Singapore Showdown. So both of these guys are over there where you're at?
Yep, both of them are over there where I'm at. So we got the first band. Cuman's banned by Dark, and mine's banned from Happy. I quite like these bands actually. If you don't know, Happy actually does something called a cuman tatty, where he goes 1 TC, 2 range and rams to really knock down a person. Like it can, yeah, I've seen it kill people so effectively. And of course, Cumans have a really nice military bonus. Their stables and archery range cost cheaper, so taking that out of the field. Oh yeah, and the boom as well. Taking that out of the field will make Happy's game a little bit harder.
He isn't doing that here.
Yep, he's not gonna do that here. But Mayan Band, I would say Mayan Band is also quite decent. Mayans have a really strong eco bonus, but we still have Chinese, Franks, Vikings, and Berbers still in the pool. And we're gonna see Lithuanians and Britons pitting up by DarkDiamonds. A really solid choice actually. I really like the variety of strategies that we have available here. We've got Bulgarians in the house for Happy, and even Bohemians. Wow, looks like Happy might just have his arena Civ right there.
Or Black Forest.
Or Black Forest. Black Forest is a bit of a strange one. I think Black Forest is kind of map where you want to go like a Civ that has a lot of like good late game potential. Cause I think at this elo, it's a bit harder to sneak your view across. Oh, Portuguese. Does Dark want to call upon the power of the Reese? He knows that I'm watching the show match, so he drafts Portuguese into his map, into his Civ choices. I like Portuguese a lot, Chef. It's one of my favorite Civs.
I enjoy playing them, but to very limited success.
No, I know.
If I can mass organ guns, I win with them. But
Vikings picked up by Happy. Very good choice. Burgundians as well. Well, Happy has a lot of eco heavy civs, huh? Vikings, Burgundians, even Bohemians have a really interesting like eco advantage with their faster mining upgrades. I mean with their no cost mana mining upgrades. Persians. I really like that both players are actually putting some thought into thinking how to play their civs, like their Civ Draft against the opponents. And don't forget, the civs that we have here are quite crazy. Both players need to have at least one water civ for water nomad, because there's going to be a water wall for sure. Hey, Combat, good afternoon. How are you doing, good sir? Teuton's by.
Well, I think Turk's best civ got that covered with either Britons or Persians.
Yep, and we've
got Japanese or Vikings probably for Mr. Happy.
Yeah, but Teuton's picked up by. Hey, thanks for the host. Let's see the host, Mr. Combat. Thank you so much. I'll give you a shout out after this. But oh my god, Goss? Wait, that's a random.
Yeah,
Happy
they random that.
Wow. All right. So now they're gonna steal. We're gonna see a steal from.
Do you want to run down it? Because this website can be buggy.
I didn't click.
I think you might want to run down there and ask him if that was an accident or not.
He said he didn't click. It's too fast. Oh.
I mean.
Happy. Do you still want to play it then?
It's your match, so do what you want. But
we can if you and Doug are okay, we can do a redo of the draft. Like we can just you can just pick all the seats up to the point where the thing random golfs for you, if you don't mind.
He banned Turks.
Happy took Turks. Happy took his Turks. So you can tell these two players are quite clearly friends. You know, Happy stealing his Turks and Dark stealing his Bohemian. But I think the Turk steal is pretty big, because Dark loves his Hussar to a huge deal. Like Dark loves his Turk Hussar really much. So taking the Turk Hussar from Dark's draft is going to be quite significant. But okay, we've got our draft, ladies and gentlemen. We've got DarkDiamonds with the Lithuanians, Britons, Portuguese, Persians, and Teutons with the stolen Civ Bohemians, and we've got Japanese, Bulgarians, Vikings,
So
Burgundians,
he's
Goths.
gonna keep Goth.
Yeah, he's gonna keep Goths. Yeah, he said he's gonna keep Goths.
Okay.
Yep. So we've got 6 Civs for both
You
these
got to
teams.
get random a Civ.
Well, I think Happy is the kind of person who he has always kind of been a real random player when it comes to the ladder. So I think he kind of can play around with Goths. It's gonna be quite interesting to see this because there's a couple of really nice maps where Goth can be really strong. Like Arena is a good example. Creator is also a very good example. Both of these maps can favor the Goth at any point in the game, except maybe Dark Age for Goths in Arena. But
well, with Japanese and Bulgarians also picked, it seems like Goths might be kind of in line with the way he likes to play.
Yep. But we are going to await the first game of the two players. But yes, we have loaded up our first game. Chef, what time are you at? I'm going to pause real quick.
I am paused at 30 seconds.
Okay, wait, let me just do some
house cleaning.
Yeah. 30 seconds you say. Hang on, I'll fast forward to 30 seconds. But yes, Happy Player as the blue against Dark as the green Britons. You can go now, by the way. So yeah, talk to me, Chef, about what you think about these two Civs.
Well, the Japanese, obviously, they want to... seems like they would want to get off early for... they do a really good man-at-arms rush. Their man-at-arms get an attack bonus, or an attack speed bonus, I think it is, in Feudal Age. And Happy Player's got Happy Player has got quite a nice map. All depending on how you look at it, I guess. Both of the wood lines.
Yeah, the wood lines are a bit
forward.
Tough. But Blackberries is going to be nice for man-at-arms. You actually really want nice cuddly berries so that you can actually have a safe source of food to take while your ego is kind of in shambles from the man-at-arms. And I feel like maybe Dark... Yeah, okay, Dark... I thought Dark kind of messed up his build here, but he's currently leaving 6 on sheep. Normally the Britain's opening is 5 on sheep, just because they gather the sheep meat so fast. So normally what people do is they go 5 on sheep, then they go 4 on wood, then they pull the ball, and then they send another villager to the sheep or the ball. That way they kind of... Because you can see that Dark's currently using up his sheep very quickly, and his villagers are going to be idle under the TC very soon because of this. And the sheep...
Well, he does have 2 sheep on the way back to the TC now.
He got a bit lucky. But yeah, you can see right now
both players...
You can see right now, Chef, that both these players at the level that they are at, you will not see much idle TC time, you will not see much stumbling of the eco. So even though both these players were like, oh, this is the first game of the day, you can see that neither of them are going to miss a step in their Dark Age build order. You can even see Happy pushing some deer now. This might be a scout build from Happy, which wouldn't be too bad actually. Japanese actually have bloodlines, while Britons do not. So actually, Japanese can actually go for a very nice knight build against Britons.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that Man-at-Arms would necessarily be the way to go against a Briton player.
Yeah, Britons have
That's probably what Happy Player's thinking.
Yeah,
and I agree with you. He's only 3 on wood. He is pushing deer. So yeah, I think you're probably right.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not sure how well these players kind of know the way each other play. But Dark has told me before that he rarely ever does Drush, whereas Happy can do Drush, and not only that, Happy's micro is certainly fitting for his elo. I would say that he is very good at early aggressive starts, and Dark is actually very weak against early aggressive starts. I'm not sure how well Happy knows about that, but we'll see if Happy is able to make use of his early aggression to throw off Dark. Because Dark's also the kind of player who will lose 20 villagers in Feudal or Castle Age, but then he will come back at you in the late game with a fully upgraded army that you were not expecting because you thought you managed to break off most of Dark's eco. So yeah, I'm really curious to see how this game could go. In fact, Happy just pushed 3 of his deer and he's still taking the ball. I kind of don't
Yeah,
agree
so
with this. I kind of don't agree with this. Normally, if you push that many deer, you want to delay your meal. But I guess because he's Japanese, he doesn't really care that much. But oh, we have a barracks going down actually. So maybe this might be Man at Arms.
So it looks like we are gonna see
Man at Arms with 3 on wood. Man at Arms with 3 on wood. I guess it can work since Happy did push a lot of deer. And you can see that Happy's scouting hasn't been completely compromised. But he hasn't really
he's got a 4th going to wood now.
Yep. He is trying to set up his eco for it. But Dark himself is pushing some deer. In fact, he managed to push 2 as well. So
I think we might just be seeing a drush here.
From Happy?
No, he's building a mining camp.
No, that's Man at Arms. Drush normally you build it at the 15-16 view, the barracks, and then you go forward. But because Happy's eco was trying to set up more to go into Feudal Age with the pushing of the deer and stuff. Because actually, when you drush, right, Chef, you don't actually want to push your deer. You actually want to scout your opponent as soon as possible because you want to know which places to hit with your drush. So I would say that Happy is going for Man at Arms. But the thing is, Dark hasn't quite scouted Happy yet. So these Man at Arms still have the potential to do a lot of damage. And Feudal is almost on his way.
Happy player knows where Dark Diamond's woodline is, so
yeah, he can be very confident going forward.
He can, he's moving out with the militia now.
Yeah.
So he'll at least find some idle time.
For MEA, by the way.
Dark Diamond's already got Loom. So I think he's safe there.
He's gonna wait until Man at Arms upgrade, I think. But for MEA, it's gonna be very hard to beat. Especially since they're Japanese Man at Arms as well. I'm almost saying Man at A. 4 Man at A. And there's gonna be another 3 Man at B. So Dark tells me before that he either goes Man at Arms or straight archers. But we'll see how well Dark responds to this. Feudal's quicked up. No sign of range being dropped down. Horse double bit X getting in, but here comes the militia and here's the quick wall! Fastest quick wall in the west. Pew pew! There goes. The militia is gonna start having the palisade wall. Man at Arms research is coming in though, so that palisade wall is gonna go down very soon. Archery range being laid down by Dark. Not yet for Happy. Don't forget that this build is quite tight with Man at Arms, but he does have 4 villagers on berries, 3 villagers on gold, laying down the farms. He's slowly preparing himself to go into the Feudal Age. Can you see how fast the palisade wall is going down, by the way, Chef? Like the Man at Arms actually, the Man at Arms is actually almost killing the palisade wall, even with 2 vills repairing it. That's pretty insane.
Yeah. Well, that's Japanese Man at Arms for you.
Yep, but we do have the first few archers coming out from the Britain's player and a spear as well to deal with the scout. Normally, you don't want to build this spear against the scout, but if the micro is correct, you can actually pick off the scout, which will kill the archers with the spear, and the rest of the archers will focus on the Man at Arms. So unfortunately, Happy didn't really get much damage done with the Man at Arms, but he did force a bit of idle eco time from the villagers repairing the palisade wall, and I think Dark will be quite unhappy to know that Happy has his own range. And he's actually making a skirm as well. So he builds the skirms first before the archer. That's actually really good. Normally, when you know your opponent is going straight archers, you want to build skirms first and then go into archers. So pretty good choice by Happy. And Dark spoiling the left side of his base. Already got the blacksmith down. No flashing yet, but you just clicked it flashing. And Dark forgot to gather some of the sheep under his TC. Oops.
Dark Diamond's really heavy on gold right now.
Yeah, this is actually very common. You actually see that villagers will go very heavy on gold, especially if you're Britons. But oh no, Dark didn't pay attention to the left vill. He's actually gonna lose the vill to a scout.
Yeah, he gets himself a villager kill there.
Yeah, so it's really unfortunate for Dark. I would actually say that Dark can Happy could actually move some of his man arms to the left, so that he can kind of disrupt the eco in the left and the right at the same time. But I'm not sure if Happy is quite going for that at the moment, because he can only make out 1 range at the moment, and Dark's already getting down the 2nd range. So that's what the extra villagers on the gold is for, by the way. Oh no! Happy's not paying attention. He's gonna lose the valuable skirm to the archers. Oh, that's not good. And these skirms do have these skirms have no upgrades against the 5 flashing archers. And 5 flashing archers, right, with the correct micro, can kill a skirm with no upgrades. So Dark gonna push in. He's also walling up the left to make sure that Happy doesn't sneak in from the left. And unfortunately, Happy's gonna lose all his man at arms. But that's kind of unfortunate there. I think, and
it seems like DarkDiamonds knows that he just killed everything.
Yeah, he's pushing forward now. No upgrades on any of the units from Happy. So this is really looking quite rough for him. He has a Skirm, but like I said, when you have flashing archers, right, the Skirm is not as effective. And you can see that even though I always said that Dark is a cavalry player, but he's a very solid. He has a very solid archer openings as well. It's just that he's more well known for his cavalry openings and his cavalry civs. And like I said, now we've got 2 range producing. I think Dark can actually start sending more views to go. Because if you want to produce repeat continuously from those ranges, right, you're gonna need to put more on that goal. And Dark's just doing a really good job.
He's already got 7.
Dark's really doing a very good job picking off the skirms that are just coming one by one. I think small little mistake by Happy not grouping up his skirms. And his wood is kind of spread thin right now, so he can't really afford the blacksmith. Can't really afford the upgrades. Now he's getting the blacksmith, but it's a little bit late. He already lost all his skirms, so I feel like Happy's gonna trade very badly here. 6 archers in the base with flashing are gonna do a lot of eco damage, and here they come. They're gonna start shooting down the veils. Anvil.
Well, the one good thing for Happy Player is that a lot of these archers are very low HP, but I think he would do well to what do you think of a defensive tower near the gold and the wood there?
Yeah, I would think like between there will be decent because there's another group of archers coming in. But here come the skirms, and the skirms are having the hill advantage right now. So even though Happy just got a lot of idle eco time and Vils killed from that, I would say that he can stabilize very easily off of this. But Happy needs to mind his skirms because he's actually losing a lot of health to these skirms. But now the archer armor is in, I think he can worry a lot lesser.
Yeah, DarkDiamond's doing a good job of maximizing the damage, at least that these archers are gonna do. They do lose the fight, but
yep,
they
hammering
got
the wood line.
A few more.
Hammering the wood line from Happy. Actually, Happy is close to clicking up, so this could actually turn out really badly for Dark in a moment. Because there's going to be 2 minutes. Oh wait, no, Happy's not gonna click up yet. I thought he was, but he's gonna get flashing. He's gonna try and equalize the skirm advantage that he has right now. So skirms with flashing and armor will beat the feudal archers. So this is actually a really good play from Happy. He's gonna thin down the archer mess. Actually, I would say that Happy choosing to thin out the archer mess is a good choice since he doesn't want the Britons to have a huge archer mess going into Castle Age. So yes, he's gonna click up soon though, from the look of it. Market going down.
Ready, yay.
Really doing good on the trade so far. Dark has another group of archers ready actually. So even if Happy thins out this archer mess, there's still another one coming slowly up behind.
If you're not gonna kill all of that, why wouldn't you just go Castle Age and make a siege workshop away?
I think it's because it's Britain archers. It's Britain archers, baby.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is if you're gonna delay your Castle Age, you kind of, I think you have to make sure that you kill all of that.
Yep.
You can't leave any of that alive because now he's in your eco again, and you're gonna be up, and now you're Castle Age with nothing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Looks like Dark Scout is here to join the fray. Surprise, ladies and gentlemen. But the Scout's on stand ground. Scout's on stand ground.
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
Oh no. Yeah, that Scout from Dark, if he wasn't on stand ground, could have actually killed all the skirms there. Oh no. But yeah, Castle Age coming in for Dark. He's got the gold mining upgrade in. And do you see what I'm seeing, Chef? Is that scale barding armor coming in? Is he gonna try and fight it with Knights and Siege?
I think you have to.
Yeah, but I think
he's only one range. You're not gonna beat Britons.
Yeah,
with just skirmishers.
What I don't really like is that Happy already invested so much in these feudal skirms, so that now that it's just a huge resource waste in feudal in my opinion. Yeah. But now Happy's up. Maybe some knights are on the way.
Happy Player needs to hurry up and
oh no, he's getting elite
drop
scum.
A stable.
He's getting elite scum. He's not going for knights. What? Oh, I was fairly confident that he might go knights with a scale barding armor.
So he's got Bodkin and Elite Skirm, which will both
Yeah, it'll be good
in
against crossbows. It'll be good against crossbow. Before Happy's, before Dark's crossbow. So actually, I would say this is not bad, but I think he needs to produce more.
So he'll have about 45 seconds of a really significant, well, way more than 45 seconds of a really significant military advantage. I just don't understand what the cavalry armor upgrade was.
Could it be a misclick? Hey, Novice. I wonder if it's a misclick.
I think that a misclick is a better explanation than anything else.
Because the thing is he laid down. Yeah, because the thing is he laid down his stable. That's why I was like, oh, maybe he's going for knights, which I mean, Night Siege could be.
Oh,
a really
he did
good
build
choice.
a stable. Okay, I'm thinking that he didn't even have a stable.
Yeah, that's why I thought that.
Well, then
he's getting bloodlines
maybe...
now. Oh, but these elite skirms are actually trading pretty decently against the crossbows. So even though they have the range advantage, don't forget that they have the huge armor advantage. So these crossbows, even though they get the hit off, they will not be able to do as much damage as say if they were to.
So Bloodline's coming in for Happy Player now. So I think we are going to see a switch into Knights.
It's either Knights or
he's got the gold for it.
It's either Knights or CA. But the armor, the one cavalry armor doesn't make much sense to me. That's why I'm like, if he's going for CA, then he wouldn't get the cavalry armor.
I don't think CA would make any sense at all here.
Yeah,
I
feel
think
like
Happy Player knows better.
Yep, here comes the Knights. Yeah, cause he already invested in Elite Skirm, so cavalry archers don't really make sense here.
Cavalry or husbandry coming in. Hello, Nuvis, by the way.
Combat wants to see CA. I mean, like Japanese CA would be really good, but not in this situation. Not against Britain crossbows. They're gonna have like 2 range advantage over you. And that's 2 range advantage that Happy's not going to give to Dark. Speaking of advantage, Dark's going to lose his Veils off the wood line again, which is really unfortunate. I think he needs to refresh the Llama camp at the back of his base, because he can't take the wood in front. But yeah, the left side is blocked, which is nice. So I don't think Happy's going to be very well. Oh, Happy's getting crossbows now. What?
Yeah, and DarkDiamonds gonna kind of transition into a slightly more economic approach here. He's got a second TC going down on the forward gold there.
Yeah, Dark is very
second
well
gold. That second gold is pretty unfortunate for DarkDiamonds.
Yeah,
right
now that he has the time to set up his eco, I think he'll be very happy with TCing that goal. And not only that, Happy's being kept in his base right now, so this is really the kind of thing. But Mangonel on the way for Happy. Don't forget, he's controlling the skirms on the left to push one archer army forward. Dark is actually sneaking the crossbows behind, but Happy knows about this. He's actually prepared. That's why he put the siege workshop on the right side of his base rather than the left side of his base to protect his backmost eco. The problem is, like I said, Happy can't really take wood right now. You can see the forward wood line keeps getting Veil sniped. It's a very grand total of 11 villagers killed from Happy Player right now. But the Mangonel, Dark has to be careful. Dark has to be careful. He has to push the crossbows away from the Mangonel, and the skirms are still being chased by the skirms are still chasing the crossbows on the left, by the way.
Yeah, DarkDiamond's doing a really good job of kiting this army all the way over to into the corner of the map.
Oh, picked off 3 crossbows.
And DarkDiamonds has knights of his own over here to clean up the skirms in the left-hand corner of the map. Meanwhile,
he actually invested a lot in these knights. Actually, these are 1/2 knights.
DarkDiamond's, it appears, while all that was going on, lost a good chunk of his crossbow army.
Yeah, the Mangonel managed to get a few good shots off, but now, like I say, Happy's at a serious eco disadvantage right now. He can't take wood, and like you said earlier, Chef, if he had a defensive tower earlier, he would have been able to protect the back resources. And like Happy not being able to defend his wood line just means that he cannot get wood, and that's a really big problem for him, because without being able to take wood, right, he's not going to be able to run. And now he has knights with 1/2 to deal with. How's he going to deal with those knights? He doesn't really have any resources left to tag into pikeman. He got like I feel like Happy kind of made a mistake of going cross. Like, you saw that he actually got crossbow upgrade earlier, which is a huge waste of resources, a huge dip. And now Dark's gonna come into the back of his base with the knights. What Happy? I think Happy's kind of dead here. This is. There's not enough army from Happy left to defend against these knights. And like I said, these are 1-2 knights. These knights are not gonna be able to get killed by
Happy
anything.
never made any knights of his own. And there we have the GG.
Yeah, I think it was quite. I think Happy just was very confused as to what to go. I think he had like too many ideas of what to go. Like he went a stable, he got armor, he made one knight, he got siege, he got crossbow, he got elite skirm. Like I feel like Happy just didn't really commit to one really strong unit composition. His unit comp was kind of.
Well, I also think that the real turning point of the game is when right before Happy Player clicked up and he had the engagement with his skirmishers and the archers, and he didn't kill all of them. And I think that allowed Dark Diamonds to get into his base and slow him down enough when he got into Castle Age that Dark Diamonds was able to buy himself a little bit of time.
Yeah, that's why Man at Arms Archers is such a fragile opening, I would say. You can see that Happy just didn't have enough wood to get the buildings up in time, and he didn't have enough resources to get the units that he wanted. Like you said, Chef, if Happy had a tower to defend his wood line, his gold, he would have been in a slightly better position, because then he would have been able to protect. And not only that, because like Dark kept coming in from the right, like I said, like Happy just didn't have enough wood to kind of wall up the right side. So Dark just made use of that hole to kind of just come in and do damage. And Happy was never really able to patch up the right side where he can defend his eco. So Dark just repeatedly just came in with crossbows, with archers, with knights, and then just not enough coming out from Happy to deal with all the different problems.
You said that he made use of the hole.
Yeah, he made good use of it. Yeah, Happy said that's a warm-up game. So this it's not the best show.
Oh, so that wasn't game one?
No.
Doesn't count?
It is game one, but since both of them.
No, let's make him play. Let's make him play that over again.
What? No. I don't think so.
Since that was a warm-up game.
No. I don't think.
That's the fun of putting on show matches. You can make the players do whatever you want to do.
I don't know, cause now they kind of have an idea of what the other player might be going for. So I don't know. I mean, I did give them six civs. So I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do something like that. I think we'll just give the win to Dark. Okay.
Okay. Now I'm at 9 seconds because it just jumped.
Okay. Never mind.
Capture Age does that.
Yeah, that's okay. But here,
let me know when you get to Let me know when you get to 20 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, we can go.
All right. So,
Dark
in
Diamonds.
The blue, we have Dark Diamonds as Lithuanian. I apologize.
That's okay. That's okay. It's 2 a.m. for you, so yeah.
Yeah, and I absolutely love this map. This map is beautiful.
And
it's wonderful.
And Happy's already pushing the deer.
Is he really already?
Yep, Happy's already pushing.
That's a little greedy.
Not exactly. Not exactly.
No, you don't want to be doing that on this map. I don't think.
I think like if Happy is gonna go full stupid, he's gonna need to push the deer. But I would prefer he would at least find the other sheep first. To be frank.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is your sheep or?
Oh yes.
You're close enough to your enemy that your sheep are definitely at risk. You would want to spend some time scouting them, and you don't need all that food right away.
Yeah, but I would say that by doing this, Happy is going to be able to preserve his sheep, and he might go full stupid, because this is the kind of thing you do when you go full stupid.
He's not going to have any sheep. Okay, there, he just found the other 4.
He's going to conserve the sheep for later. And actually, I really like this mill position actually. Like the mill position for Happy is going to be very nice, because it's going to be very close to this deer. So after the villagers are finished with the sheep, you can actually go on the deer. And Happy just parks a few spears against the potential scouts opening from Lithuanians. I'm actually very surprised also, because now Dark's going to start pushing his deer. Which is...
I think Dark Diamonds kind of his berries are kind of a weird shape.
Yeah, it's
So-
no. I mean, the shape would work, but the thing is, it's on the hill, so it's not going to be the best meal. It's going to be a little bit tilted, a bit.
Yeah.
Like it won't be as efficient as it could be
I always just build a second mill.
for the deer.
And
I mean, at this
yeah.
at this elo, I think like building a second mill will be a big deal. Like yeah, I think it would only be okay if like you were Japanese or something. I'm actually surprised that Happy didn't play Japanese for Creator actually. Now that I think about it, because I think Japanese will have a huge advantage on Creator because of their cheaper resource gathering buildings. In fact, both players are taking a really long time to take their ball. Okay, wait. Happy just took his ball. I was looking at Dark. Dark took a while to do his ball.
Well, there's really. It would make. I mean, since there's no laming.
Yeah.
So does no laming mean that if one of them finds one of their enemy sheep, like runs over to the enemy's base? Because
well,
at the beginning of the game, technically they're neutral.
Yeah. So
right.
How I normally see these two players go is normally they will push deer. Actually, like honestly speaking, the reason why I just said no naming is because I normally see these two players, they don't actually like look for the opponent's resources that significantly. Like they try and see if they can find the sheep or whatever. And because of that, I think they are kind of playing to pushing the deer, both of them, which is a style like
Who's having kind of a this
yeah,
deer
the two straggler trees is what's making the deer push so hard.
He actually, when you look at the maze of straggler trees that he had to get that deer through, he did a pretty damn good job. It was.
Do you know that that's the kind of situation I face every single time I push my deer?
Oh, I hate it. I absolutely. I mean, I love it because I think it should be that way, but it's so frustrating sometimes. It really is.
But Dark's gonna click up very soon. Look, he's already like 30 seconds into his Feudal Age upgrade. He's gonna click up at 19 pop, which is really quick actually. But here we are gonna see Happy with the Man-at-Arms again. So actually, Happy has good micro on his Man-at-Arms, but it's not that it didn't really show in the Arabia game because Dark responded pretty quickly. But here on Creator, right, it's gonna be a different issue. Scouts into archers, if Lithuanians do that, if Lithuanians do scouts into archers, right, like he's not going to be able to get the range out to defend against the Man-at-Arms that quickly. And when you're up against Happy's Man-at-Arms, it's going to be quite difficult. Did you see how quickly the Man-at-Arms responded, by the way, to finding a Veil? Like they almost killed it. That's why I'm saying like this could be a rough one for Dark. You know, Happy's skipping his meal.
Did you think the Lithuanian smush would work on this map?
No, because if your enemy is smart, you can actually scout the Drush before it comes there. And I don't think Dark wants to risk a Lithuanian Drush against Happy player. Because I believe Dark did say before that he feels that his micro is not as good as Happy's. That's why he's not going to do like serious like micro heavy kind of openings like Drush or like feudal double range archers, that kind of thing. Yeah.
And Red's taking a long way around with the militia. He's waiting for the upgrade to come in. But
yeah, but if he hits the front of the base, right, this is actually where Happy can hit also. Because even if Happy doesn't get in the wood line, the fact that he's in front of the base, he might actually be able to deny potential forward resources from Dark. And now Dark's not even on any of the gold. If Happy controls the Man-at-Arms correctly, he can even deny Dark's gold mine from mining camp from going down. And
he has taken some hits from the TC on one of the Man-at-Arms.
Actually, Dark sees all. Dark sees all. Can you see this? Happy sees that the Dark still has a lot of exposed villagers, so he's trying his best to move his Man-at-Arms into position to try and snipe some of the vills around here. Still taking deer, still taking berries. And he might get a Veil kill here. Look at that. He's gonna surround the Veil. He's gonna start smacking the woman.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh no. But the Man-at-Arms are taking the uphill damage from the scouts. And actually this scout might go down. This scout might go down. Oh no. Happy's just trying to trade off the scout. No, he's gonna trade off his starting scout for the Man-at-Arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Man-at-Arms are so slow, and the Man-at-Arms are so slow, so I think Dark's trying to just move the scouts around to sort it out. But yeah, these Bulgarian man-at-arms are doing a lot of damage. We're seeing some spears being added into the mix very soon. And actually,
Happy player doing a really good job of getting his scout in there to kind of tip the scales of the fight in his favor too.
yeah, like I said, this is a very tough fight for Dark to play because he's up against like somebody who knows how to micro. Oh, but the man-at-arms didn't want to cooperate. He kind of like bunched around the villagers instead of attacking. So yeah, the second man-at-arm didn't do damage. The first man-at-arm just died.
Well,
so that's a bit unfortunate.
I mean, it was a significant investment for DarkDiamonds to fight that off.
He lost 2 of his scouts in the entire engagement. So actually that wasn't too bad. But yeah, Happy's gonna get housed really briefly because he has a couple of spears. He's trying to get his archers out. Archers as Bulgarians. I don't think Happy wants to really commit to this actually. If he commits really hard into these archers, don't forget that Bulgarians don't get crossbow.
He's doing that just to make Novus angry.
Novus, are you here? Please avert your gaze. But yeah. Hey wait, actually Dark could still do damage here. Happy hasn't walled off his woodline yet.
DarkDiamonds is on his way in with 2 scouts, or maybe he's gonna try and get these 2 scouts over here and
yeah, but
try
Happy's
to pick
archers
off
are
some
exposed. Happy's archers are
reinforcements.
exposed.
He does see the archers.
Oh, that's a very late double bit X from Happy, by the way. Yeah, this is actually the reason why I don't really enjoy man-at-arms opening, because your eco is so fragile going man-at-arms that double bit X at 14 minutes compared to your opponent who's doing a regular fielder opening, he's gonna get 10-minute double bit X. But yeah, I think Happy needs more spears at the moment. Actually, Happy's eco is looking a little bit better than the previous game, if you look at it. Because in the last game, Happy floated a lot of gold. This time, Happy just put enough on the gold to kind of get a few of the archers out, but still have a pretty decent eco all around. But here come the scouts, 4 scouts in fact, and 1 scout even moonwalk just to show its dominance. And here they come trying to engage, but unfortunately the spears here is going to scare the scouts away. Oh, and the skirms are out from DarkDiamonds. Don't forget that
Happy player.
Lithuanian skirms actually have the same speed as same movement speed as a cavalry unit.
Do they really?
It's really ridiculous. Okay, before husbandry. But yeah, like once they get husbandry, then the cavalry will catch up. But yeah, the Lithuanian skirms are super duper fast. Can you see that they're actually moving roughly around the same speed as a feudal scout right now? Roughly there. Okay, I mean it's slightly slower, but I mean that's pretty fast in all considerations. Trash units have a thing for yeah.
I'm monk crazy now.
You're monk crazy.
Yeah. A Happy player just doesn't seem to be making any. He's just making archers.
Yeah.
This is very perplexing.
Yeah, I feel like
He's
maybe
got a lot on food for archers anyway.
yeah, no, I think Happy's trying to transition into a knight eco, but the thing is that he still needs to deal with the immediate problem of the spears. I mean the scouts and the skirms. So and
Yeah.
don't forget this woodline is
He's
still very
still
much
done nothing to. Okay, now here come the quick walls.
oh dear, but it's not
On
gonna
the
come in
woodline.
time. The middle is still exposed. Oh no, Happy player. Oh no, the quick walls coming in.
Oh
no,
my goodness.
It's so late.
No.
It's too late to apologize. It's too late. Oh my god, these are so many of the woodline bills killed. The spears are too late.
Don't do that again, please. Really, that's just very unsettling.
I'm sorry. Oh no, Happy lost 3 views to that. Actually, I'm surprised that Happy only lost 3 views to that. That looked like he could have killed more. I'm honestly very surprised that he only killed 3 views with that. Because that looked like he should have killed everything there. Oh, no, forging coming in. Dark's like, okay, we're gonna do attempt number 2 in a row. But yeah, that's a lot of scums. And his scums have flashing and the archer armor on the way soon. Yeah, Happy's gonna add his own scums, but I feel like Happy's kind of really behind right now. Look at it.
Oh,
Like,
he is.
Happy just doesn't have enough on gold to keep it up. And Dark's getting ready to transition into Castle Age Eco with the number of villagers and the eco he has distributed. Oh no, the
Have you
downhill
done your
fight.
squats?
Yeah, I've done my squats. Thank you for asking.
Nightbot told you to do your squats. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, don't worry about me, chef. I was on.
I think Happy player is gonna well, he's not going to clean it up, but he's certainly going to put a huge dent in it. And he almost ready to click up.
Yeah, but unfortunately the villagers are still very much exposed. No, Happy should not have stopped making spears. He needed to keep making a couple of spears for some of the scouts at least. Because it looks like... Well, I mean, this is also a very tricky situation for Happy to be in. Because like Happy doesn't know whether like Dark's going to commit to making more scouts or he's just going to go more feudal. But now with the forging and the armor... The forging... They have forging and armor. They have forging and armor. Yeah, these are feudal. Oh no, he got in! That's the power of the forging scouts.
He never finished walling off his wood line, and now he's right back where he was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, don't you realize that Dark only killed like 2 vills despite investing both the scout armor and the forging into it.
Yeah, but look at the mess that he's made of the wood line.
Yeah, that's true. That does make a really big mess in the wood line. Why does he not kill the scout? This is quite crazy.
Okay, the spear comes over and finally pokes it to death.
Yeah, but unfortunately the gold villagers have been taken off. The gold villagers have been taken off.
Emergency mode here.
No, he needs to refinish the walls. Happy player, no. You need to finish the walls.
Well, he does have the spear parked up there, so that'll do something. And
the thing is, Happy is closer to
adding his own
Castle
archers
Age.
here.
I feel like Happy is closer to Castle Age than Dark. Thing is that if he stops making army at all and click up, he's gonna be in a huge shenanigan because like Dark still got a lot of army. He has like 8 archers out right now. He's got 2 scouts and a scum. Like even if Happy clicks up to Castle Age, Happy does not have any army ready to stop him, and he needs the army right now. He needs the army desperately actually. Because like there's just so much feudal age army coming out from Dark and so many villagers being killed. It's 37 to 48 right now, and there's really not that much idle time from either player. So it just goes to show you how much this feudal army is really paying off. And you can see like some of the villagers are still AFKing. Oh no, some of the villagers are still AFKing. This is really not looking good for Happy. And Dark is making a mess of Happy right now. Oh no, the scouts. There's just not enough army from Happy to clean up the feudal army.
No.
Oh, I feel that this is going to be GG again.
Yeah. Well.
Oh no, the wood line is still open! The wood line is still open! Quick! Happy, fetch it up!
He's going to try to quick wall it again. And I do
Happy
believe there is a hole between that house on the right-hand side.
And the wood? No,
line.
there's a tree. There's a half-chopped tree.
There's a chopped tree in there.
Yeah, the problem is the eco is still so open, and Dark loves open eco. As we saw in the previous game, Dark really loves his open eco. And there's just too much garrisoning going on from Happy. This is... By the way, Chef, do you see the way that Dark is just spamming the cavalry into Happy's base and idling the vills and killing the vills and making sure they never ever get eco done? This is what I like to call doing a DarkDiamonds. Just being an absolute shithole and making and idling all the villagers. But the thing is, this is something you normally see in the Imperial Age, but Dark's doing it in Feudal Age just for the memes. It's not really memes because these are fully upgraded feudal scout cavalry, bloodlines and 1-1. And even though Dark is not close to clicking up, he does have a huge feudal army, and that is the army that he needs right now. Happy needs to put down a defensive tower on this wood line. If he doesn't put down the defensive tower, he's gonna lose all the villagers on the wood, and he's not gonna have any resources to deal with this archer mess from Dark right now. Happy, you need to lay down a tower. Stop hesitating. You need to lay down a tower. There's just so many archers right now, and there's just not enough army from Happy to be able to clean any of this up.
And the knight, the one knight came over to try and clean up the archer mass, and that was enough. That was enough archers to kill a +1/+1 knight.
Yeah, I feel like
GG from DarkDiamonds.
Well, Happy just didn't know how to deal with Dark's feudal pressure. Like I don't know whether he saw that Dark went bloodlines and 1-1 on his scouts. If he saw that, right, he could have doubled down on the military production, because he just stopped making spears. He just stopped making any army in the feudal on the way up, and then
he just kind of fizzled out.
Yeah, there's just not enough army coming out from Happy to deal with Dark, and Dark only had like 2 range and a stable. It's just really crazy how aggressive Dark came. Okay, wait, he's got 2 range and 2 stables. I take that back. And Dark just never had his eco hit the entire game. as much as Happy did. Like, he lost like the veil earlier,
Yeah.
and a bit of idle time of the berries and the deer, and then Dark just went, okay, make scouts, hit gold, hit woodline again, hit gold, hit woodline, hit gold, hit woodline, hit farms, and then like just like Happy is just never able to recover his eco from all that. What a
Our next map will be Arena.
arena,
right?
Yes, indeed. So I just like to point out that this might be the last game of the series, but neither player has picked their stolen Civ. So this might be Bohemians versus Turks.
So this
This could be game.
best of what?
Best
This
of
is
five.
best of five?
Best of 5, yeah.
So then
Bohemians versus
DarkDiamonds
Turks.
has to play Bohemians.
Yep. So the cells will start rejecting the things in your board. Chef, I hate to break it to you, but so you know when I said that Dark is streaming the match, right? I think they forgot to send me the lobby code because they're actually in the middle of Castle Age right now. Fuck! Okay, I'm
Dude, you can't do that. When you said, I hate to break it to you, like, you sounded really heavy. I was like, uh-oh, he's about to get, like, personal here.
Oh my god.
Well, tell him to send us a...
Okay. I think they forgot to send me the lobby code.
Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of on us, too, because we're sitting here running our mouths, and we probably should have been looking for the fucking... Where is it? It's microbiology talk with Chef and Gamer. All right, I'm in game at 1 second.
Okay,
Just
I'm
tell
at
me
8
when.
seconds.
Okay. And go now.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very, very delayed Game 3 of Dark Diamonds versus Happy Player. Dark, of course, playing as the Bohemians, and Happy playing as the Turks. So I laughed earlier because Turks is actually one of Dark Diamond's signature civs, I would say. And to have Dark have his Turks taken from him it was just so enjoyable and a good laugh. But on Arena, Turks versus Bohemians, I really feel like... Are you seeing the in-game chat, by the way? I'm seeing Happy saying Turks versus...
See, at least for me, like, I main Ethiopians, right? And, you know, I'd like to think that for the level that I play at, I'm pretty good with them. But that doesn't mean they're easy to play against.
Yeah. I tell
So
you.
just because somebody mains a Civ or really enjoys or is good at playing a particular Civ, I don't think it gives them much of an advantage to play against that Civ.
Yeah. I'm actually...
I mean, it's still, I think, totally dependent on the skill level of the person playing the Civ. But I'm just saying, I don't think it's as much of an advantage. But Happy Player, I think, definitely has the advantage with the relic distribution. All 5
yeah,
of the
it's
relics
all
are
really close to his base. Only one near Dark Diamond's base actually. But are you seeing the chat? And they're just kind of talking, just chill and chat with each other. Oh my god.
Well, it's good to, you know, these guys they're both nice guys. They're having fun.
Yeah, I mean, the whole idea behind this, I just really wanted to see like the two of them play against each other in a show match setting. And to be honest, like we're all kind of friends. Yeah, in the Singaporean, like the people who are on Twitch from Singapore, and we're kind of playing together. We all kind of like friends with each other, I think. So it's really fun to see, like, even in a semi-serious setting, our dear Happy and Dark are still kind of chilling and chatting with each other. I really cannot say who is better, the two of them. I really cannot say. I feel like they're both just very solid players.
6 seconds of idle TC time for Dark Diamonds.
Yeah, he's pushing deer, so a bit of idle TC is to be expected, because it's hard to balance your deer pushing and your normal eco. Like, it takes practice to get this down, and I'm sure Dark hasn't practiced as much as he normally does. Because I think Dark just finished playing arena only tournament, and I think he hasn't been practicing his arena since then. But yeah, Bohemians versus Turks. I really wonder how two players are gonna play against each other, because like they both have this really nice fast imp thing, but they also both have a really strong castle unit that can deal with each other very well. So you have Janissaries from the Turks and you have Hussite Wagons from the Bohemians, and I feel like both of these players are just very good at being able to, because I've seen them play these civs, and it's not easy to play against these two players. But against each other, I'm really wondering what's going to happen. Also, small...
I could be wrong, but I think I saw a Turks versus Bohemians match, I believe on Gwen's channel, and the Hussite Wagons just absolutely melted to the Janissaries.
Really? Oh yeah, because they're very high base damage, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember Gwen was that was one of my favorite Gwen rage moments was when she just the Hussite, it was like a conveyor belt of Hussite wagons just going right off a cliff. Like they would pop out of the castle and just die.
Happy's going very early on stone. This is actually very uncommon to see someone go on stone this early. Like at least like normally what you see on arena is that people will go stone after clicking up to castle, but Happy still hasn't clicked up and he's already going on stone. This is a sign of a castle drop actually. This is not fast imp. Or this could be fast imp.
Definitely.
It could be fast imp with early stone. But then what's he gonna do with all the extra stone though? Because he's gonna have a lot of extra thanks to being on it so early. I'm really not sure what.
Maybe he's just gonna go straight Janissaries.
I guess that will work. But we're gonna see how well this plays out, you know, because like I said, all of these civs have really good monks, really good castle units, really good siege, and both of them actually have a specialty in gunpowder. Chemistry free for Turks means they don't need to research. They can get BBC and hand cannon straight out the bat. And Dark obviously as Bohemians, they get Wagenburg tactics, which is going to make their gunpowder units faster. And they're also going to have castle age chemistry. So if they need to do it, they can do for an early power spike chemistry. Really, really quite interesting. But both these players about to keep up about exactly the same time. Dark slightly earlier. And the one veil difference actually, Chef, can make a big one, especially on arena. Since this is where like
Gatorade is delicious.
Nice.
Yeah, Happy's got one more veil.
Yeah, but that's gonna make a big difference. Whether it's aggressive strategy, whether it's boom. And Dark's actually scouting out the map. He's gonna see that two of the relics are near the Happy's base. And Happy hasn't even really started scouting yet. Oh well, he does know that 3 relics are near his base and he's gonna be happy with that. Get it? Happy player's gonna be happy with that. Okay, I'm gonna leave now.
Thank you.
I'm really curious to see how this is going to play out. I feel like Happy's gonna idle his TC when he clicks up, because he's not gonna really have enough food to click up. So I think Happy might just idle his TC to be able to click up. But he does have enough to drop the market and the blacksmith. Don't forget the Bohemians do get cheaper blacksmith and university and blacksmith, university and monastery. So a fast imp is really possible for Bohemians. But he's gonna go for stable blacksmith, which is a military opening on arena. Interesting.
We have market blacksmith for Happy player.
Yes, but he's going on
and
stone.
Happy player hasn't even found DarkDiamonds base yet, and his scout is idle out in the middle of the map. He has found a couple of the relics, 3 of them as a matter of fact.
Horse collar coming in for Dark. Dark is looking to do eco. I think Dark's doing a boom, and he's gonna get out a few scouts to secure relics for his Civ.
Yeah,
which is probably
Happy
a good
player
choice,
with Happy player with horse collar as well.
Yeah, looks like both of them going to get the horse collar before before putting down farms. I'm actually like, I used to think that horse collar before double beat X is bad because you need the wood, but I realized that horse collar before double beat X on some eco-ish maps like Arena, Black Forest, all that, it's actually pretty good because that actually means that you save a lot of wood on your farms.
Yeah, well,
the
horse
long run.
collar really is a wood upgrade when you think about it. I mean,
Yeah,
your
it's
farms
kind of-
last
yeah.
longer, which means you don't spend as much wood.
Yeah, it's like an
Replenish.
indirect. It's like an indirect wood upgrade. But yeah, like the scout numbers are starting to build up. Even like Dark's even adding spears right now to this army. So you're gonna see, excuse me, oh, red burpee today. We're gonna see a lot of relic control from Dark. And this is going to favor Dark because like you said earlier, because the relics are favored for Happy. If Dark can go out, take map control and get the relics in, he's gonna be at a serious advantage because like one of the best map roll advantage is really the relics being closer to your side. Now that Dark is going heavy on scouts and spears to kind of get that down, it's gonna be better. But the castle's being laid down by Happy Player right now, and here's my smug little mug. Made by one of my friends.
DarkDiamonds with the monastery. He still hasn't moved his scout.
I think Dark's just
happy player.
I'm wondering why though. Like Happy, this is very unhappy. Like Happy's Happy's the kind of player who can achieve control.
Sees a little bit of the walls.
Maybe Happy's looking out for certain openings. But Dark hasn't spotted the castle from Happy yet. Yeah, he's looking very hard for it. Oh, by the way, I'm very happy that they actually added the Bohemian voice lines into Capture H. Because, funnily enough, Bohemians and Post did not have their voice lines added to Capture H when they were first released. Oh, Dark and Happy are in my chat. Shh, don't spoil us, okay? By the way, you forgot to post a lobby code in the Discord. That's why we are only casting it now. Sorry guys, please remember to post the lobby code. Please remember to post the lobby code the next time. But yeah, just wait a bit before we go to game 4, if there is a game 4. Don't spoil me, like I said, I don't know what happened in this game yet. So just take your time and relax for a bit, fellas, as we watch DarkDiamonds change this tiny little scout around, trying to get it, but he's gonna walk it right into a spear. Huh, I didn't know they get 15 health also. 15 health, 2 attack, 1 pierce armor. That's actually a pretty big upgrade. But now Mr. Dark, he sees the castle. Now he knows that there's Janissaries on the way. I mean, he can assume that there's Janissaries on the way, right? Because like you got the castle up, there's no way you're gonna make the units if you're gonna leave the castle in your base. Please drop a second castle on him, Happy. Okay. Well, he did go for a second TC. Yeah. Actually, both players going for 2 TC. No hardcore boom. Most of these players know that each other are capable of very heavy aggression plays. So they're going to... Oh,
DarkDiamonds got a relic.
Uh-oh, third TC. Oh no. How well is Dark going to defend against this? He does have a stone to potentially protect his base. But yeah, how well is this going to play out? I like how
neither player moving into the middle of the map yet.
Yeah, Dark's Happy's just waiting for his Janissary numbers to push up a bit. I wonder if he's gonna add forward siege with this kind of Janissary play.
And Happy player's still not doing anything with the scout.
I wonder if he's just looking around for something. I'm not sure. But Dark already has 1 relic. He's got another.
Scout would probably help in finding.
Yeah, actually Happy's gonna start smacking the wall. He's gonna shoot the wall. Which is interesting. Don't forget that 7 Janissaries can kill a full army if you micro it correctly. It's ridiculous. Like 7 Janissaries versus 10 knights. Oh, the knights win! Not if you have good micro. But yeah, looks like Dark's gonna happily grab the relics while Happy's not looking. He's just gonna casually bring in 2 more relics. The scouts and the Janissaries from Happy just barely missing the monks. It's really quite unfortunate. Oh, I need 2 squads. P-Tart? P-Tart? Oh, Happy wants to break in. He's got a P-Tart. The problem is there's still a scout army lurking around and he found it. Here comes the micro. Gonna push the thing away. So, Chef, trivia for you. How many P-tarts does it take to break a stone wall?
I know it's 6 to take out a castle.
Okay.
3.
3. Okay. 2. 2 P-tarts take down a stone wall. 3 take down a fortified wall. Boom!
How many monks does it take, or how many janissaries does it take to shoot a monk in the back?
Actually it takes 1, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. It didn't even need a second P-tart. Oh no, the janissaries are here! Oh dear, what are we gonna do?
Happy's in.
Dark, oh no, Dark doesn't even have enough stone to put out a defensive castle. The janissaries are gonna come in and do so much damage. Oh dear. And the P-tart here is literally just here for fun. He's gonna blow up the house just because he can. Boom! Oh my goodness.
I would have sent it to the monastery, but...
Yeah, actually I was sent it to the monastery too. But you know, this is a pretty crazy game that's gonna happen right very soon. I'm surprised that Happy's kind of chilling the janissaries here because he needs to get into the base and do damage. Because you don't know how many TCs Dark's on. And
one bill goes down, 2 bills go down.
Oh dear. 10
And
villager
Happy player's got a
Dark's gonna lay down a defensive castle.
house that he could work on to get in there and maybe deny this castle.
Oh dear,
think,
but defensive castle coming out from Dark, offensive castle coming out from Happy. This is a shenanigan-filled day, my friend. This is a shenanigan-filled day as the janissaries try to check out as many of the villagers building the castle as possible before the castle goes up, because I know that Happy knows that he cannot stop this castle from going up, so he can at least trade by killing some of the villagers right before it goes up.
Yeah.
But look at the rest distribution, Chef. I think Happy's gonna buy his way. If Happy buys his way up and clicks him, he's gonna trap all of this down. And I think... Oh, he kills the monk carrying the relic. Sadness. Sadness. As the holy man's body fades into the ground. We're gonna see Happy Player fight, giving it his all. This is not the last game, Happy Player says. This is not the last game of the best of 5. You may have trashed me in the first 2 games, but here comes Imperial click by Happy. Janissary and trap push. What's Dark gonna do to stop this? Dark's so far away from clicking up. Okay, Dark's gonna click up soon actually. Is he using the market? Yeah, I feel like he's using the market. But for some reason my market name thing is not showing up on Capture Age, which is really strange. But
It isn't. If they're using the market, it's not showing up for me either.
Oh, that's very weird. But okay, we're gonna forgive Capture Age for that, because here comes Imperial for DarkDiamonds as well. Don't forget that Dark does have a nice 14 Veil lead, but how well is that lead gonna do against Janissaries and traps? You know, fun fact actually, normally range units do very badly against traps, but units like Janissaries and Hand Cannoneers can actually kill traps just because they have such high base damage. Oh, they actually killed the castle already. I mean the TC already. Oh no. Oh no, DarkDiamonds. You lose your first TC. You got 3 more at the back, but is it gonna be enough? Oh, Siege can't kill Janissaries, by the way. You can't make Siege against Janissaries. You actually need to make an army against the Janissaries. Like skirmishers or like a huge mass of cavalry. Both of which DarkDiamonds is not able to produce right now, as the Janissaries flood in and they're gonna start smacking the other TC down. Well, they're trying to.
And here we have the Hussite wagons coming out from DarkDiamonds.
Yeah, so
Like I said, I think I remember seeing the Hussites just get absolutely myrtleized by the Janissaries, but
yeah, so
I think eventually here we're gonna see my theory put to the test.
I thought that Hussite wagons would still do okay against any range units, but as Chef said, because Janissaries do 17 damage, they still 10 damage a shot per attack. So that's actually high enough to maybe kill the Hussite wagons. And we're about to see really how well the Bohemian Hussite wagons are going to do against the Janissaries. They're going to try and kite each other down. But here come the Trebuchet from the Happy Player, building the Trebuchet in front. So here's a fun survivalist fact, because I love my fun survivalist facts because I'm a huge nerd. And I love survivalist random trivia. Did you know that if you research Trebuchet in front, research conscription at the back castle, so that you will actually get the Trebuchet from the first castle out faster? And that's actually how you play when you get up to aim faster, if you want to trap your opponent down. I did not know this, and then Survivalist said this, and I'm like, why did I not think of this before? That's amazing. Also, I hate to break it to Dark, but even if he makes Trebuchet, I feel like Happy just builds a siege workshop, which is what he's doing now. Make a bombard cannon, and he just kills the castle regardless. And already, you can see that Happy is already going to level the North Castle as well. Yup, Dark, you know what? You're right. Turks is the best Civ. Look at how easily like the Janissaries are taking care of all the army. And you can see that the Janissaries are pulling the herd on the Bohemian Hussite wagons. Look at them fall. Look at the damage. Holy shit. Wow, they really milked to the Janissaries actually. So that's good to know. Hussite wagons are weak against gunpowder units. I guess they'll be weak against like units with range high base damage like Conquistadors and Janissaries and maybe even Arambai if they can somehow hit the projectile. And yeah, both of these players desperately repairing the castles, but don't forget Happy still has stone on his side of the map. Okay, they did a weird camera thing, but Happy still has stone on his side of the map, whereas Dark already used up all his stone in his map. He has no more stone to repair the castle. Well, he says 700, but he's not gonna have much for long. And Dark getting up bombard cannon, so is Happy. And the castle goes down. I feel like this is game over. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good for DarkDiamonds. Imagine that. Imagine that. But yeah, looks like the hand cannon MS is still a very deadly thing. There's no sign of any potential army coming out from DarkDiamonds to repair. Like, Happy just denied half of the building space for Dark, and that's really gonna make a big difference because if he has like half the base building space, he won't have the space to build buildings to make army. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, the bombard cannon though. And I'm pretty amazed that this is not gonna be the last game of the series. I think that Happy really got this. Happy really got this in the bag. So we actually saw a 1600 fast imp on my channel a while back, and that fast imp didn't kill the opponent, and it was against Dark, by the way. Dark actually faced a 18-minute fast Turk imp, but he managed to persevere and kill the other guy after a while. But yeah, this Turk fast imp a little bit harder to deal with because Happy has all these Janissaries. Dark's trying to trade off and trying to kill the Janissaries with his bombard cannon, which is he's getting quite a lot of nice picks. But at the end of the day, this is like there's only 1/3 of the base left for Dark. Like, even though he has such a huge build advantage,
good
right?
Shot there.
Even though he has such a huge build advantage, right? There's just not enough from Dark to really kill any of this. Like, he just cannot make anything to stop this. Oh my god. And like Dark's floating a lot of rest right now. He just really cannot spend this rest because like he's really stuck in his base. He cannot do anything. And now all the relic gold from Dark is also down as well. He cannot produce any. He cannot get any upgrades for any army if he were to make the army. Wow.
And we have castle number 3 being dropped by Happy Player right smack dab in the middle of Blue's base.
Yeah. What an amazing game. It had a really slow and rocky start, but now we're really seeing the power of the Turk Janissary push. Oh, the bombard cannon! Holy shit! Dark managed to snipe the bombard cannon off of Happy. What a player. What a Happy player.
Happy Player is happy right now.
He certainly is. He's not gonna be swept by Dark. He's gonna take one of these games under his belt. Even though
there is no more annoying unit than a fucking bombard cannon.
Yeah, look at the micro from Dark actually picking off like 10 of the Janissaries with his bombard cannons. And another 2 more bite the dust. But yeah, like, oh my god, what a shot! Holy shit. Man.
That was almost half his army right there.
Yeah, holy shit. Man, that cannonball has a really big AoE. Holy crap. I mean, Dark's doing a good job of slowing the push, but slowing the push for what? I mean, there's really not much that can really happen now. Dark has no gold. Like, and Bohemians can't make cavalry. Bohemians can't make cavalry to push back. There's really not much units that Dark can make. And like I said, being denied so much of this space means no space for farms, no space for buildings. And even though Dark is doing a good job of slowing down the push, I think at the end it's just not gonna be enough.
The bombard cannon's really doing a lot of work. That's 3 or 4 trebs that Happy Players lost to the BBC so far.
Yeah, Happy doesn't really have the eco right now to really work, but like I feel like right now is the perfect time for Happy to go get stables out and get upgrades going. Because he can actually transition into Hussar soon. If you look at his eco, got 1,500 food and wood. That's more than enough to start maybe making some stables and making some Hussar.
I really like the animation of the
castle going down. Yeah.
Hussite. No, the Hussite wagons when they die. I like that.
Oh, like the two sides of the Hussite wagon just collapse in, right?
Yeah.
That's a
and
cool
I have
animation.
to admit that I was watching, I think it was Spring, play AoE4, and he played a water map, and the boats really look cool in AoE4.
Yeah, I heard so.
The rest of it, but water maps are alright to look at.
Yeah,
But,
I mean it's fun to look at, but probably not that fun to watch or play for that matter.
I don't know, but
I don't know. I don't know how
Happy
good
Player,
water combat is in AoE4.
Happy Player completely untouched at home. A lot of idle TC time.
Yeah, but like I say, this build is very stretch tight, and both players actually doing like a really fast Imperial Age timing, but like Happy taking advantage of the Janissary range and really pushing hard into Dark Diamonds, and Dark just really cannot really like make anything to counter it. Like being Bohemians means that he just doesn't have any really good unit to trade. Like he could technically make skirms, but he needs upgrades, and not only that, he needs to get his production buildings going. But once Happy got into the base and started denying the space of Dark, he just cannot make any buildings at all.
Yeah.
So
our next map is...
It's gonna be
Nomad.
Water Nomad or Black Forest. But before that, I need to use the bathroom. So everyone, please.
I'm hoping for Black Forest.
Please hang on tight. I will be back really shortly.
I'll be here, buddy.
Yeah.
You can count on me.
Yeah, you can just go ahead and talk to them for a bit, Chef. It's gonna be Water Nomad. But before I load the game, Chef, let's just look back at the draft. So both of these players have played their stolen Civ, and we're left with Vikings, Burgundians, Goths on Happy side, and on the Dark Diamond side, Portuguese, Persians, Teutons. So
I think we could see Portuguese or Persians, because the Persians they can build the Dhaka house and a fishing ship right away, right?
yeah, and not only that, like Persians do get faster working docks, so it's gonna be quite crazy. I don't know whether they remove the dock faster working speed in Dark Age, but I think like Persians or Portuguese will be the way to go for Dark. But against Vikings, potentially only Vikings can really be the pick here. So I would say Portuguese fare better against Vikings than Persians, just because of the gold bonus and the navy ships that are available. So yeah,
and I'm pretty sure that Dark Diamonds knows that the Happy Player really can only go Vikings here.
Right. I have.
So there we have our prediction is Portuguese versus
Vikings,
right?
Yep.
Okay. Good.
Oops. I've really been enjoying myself, Chef. And
What is this? What map is this?
This is Water Nomad.
I've literally never seen this map before.
Alright. Let me know what time you're at.
I'm at 1 second.
Oh. Yeah, my thingy delayed a bit. I'm at 8 seconds.
Okay, I'll let you know when. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to D, Game 4 of the best of 5 Singaporean Showdown show match. As you can see, both players start with fishing ships and villagers and buffalo. And this is going to be a very crazy, this is what I would like to call a crazy macro water-based map. So as you can see, most of the land here is filled with swamp, which means you can build on the swamp, your land economy on your swampland, and you have a lot of fishing ships. So you're going to be able to have access to fish straight out the bat. It's really just how you want to make your eco. So Happy is going to situate himself on the east, and he's going to start building his dock, he's going to start building his houses, he's going to start being able to send the fish to the dock. And Dark is going to situate himself at the very northwest of the map with his TC. His dock is actually very delayed. So actually I would say that the dock advantage from Persian may not be as useful here if Dark's going to have such a delayed dock out. And don't forget, because you have so many bloody like fishing ships and villagers, right? Yeah,
box turtles are considered shore fish, right?
Yes, they are considered shore fish because they are like a 1 tile.
Okay.
Only the 2x2 tile, they are considered like deep fish.
Okay.
But yeah, this is going to be interesting. Dark doesn't really have all his villagers and his fishing ships together, so this could be rough. I feel like Dark's eco is looking a little bit rougher than Happy's right now. Happy actually put his TC on the wood line, which is actually pretty nice, while Dark put his on the gold, a little bit far from the wood. But at least he's going to have his gold protected for later shenanigans. And I would say actually, so this is a very funny map actually. You actually don't want to go for the water buffalo that quickly. You actually want to delay the water buffalo and try to go heavy on wood, because the fishing ships are the real bringer of food in this. It's just that with the water buffalo, you don't need to build farms for a very long time. Okay. And this map,
you want to know a fun fact?
Yes, I like fun facts.
Spearmen get an attack bonus against fishing ships.
Do they really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did not know that one, and I'm a nerd. I'm actually surprised that that kind of bonus exists actually. Is it because they are the spear, like the spear is kind of like a weapon that's really very like sharp, and it's like
I guess it could poke a hole in the hull of a ship.
Yeah, I guess that's the reason. I think I have very early loom from Happy Player actually. Very interesting. You normally don't get loom that early on this map just because you don't see early aggression. You really want to keep that TC and dock active. But okay.
My god, look at the food counts already.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, so all the fishing ships and all the water buffalo are just going to add up to the food count very significantly. So you can even see like Dark already clicked up to feudal, right?
But you start with more than 3 villagers, right?
Yeah, you start with like 6 villagers and 5 fishing ships, I think. Or is it 6 villagers and 6 fishing ships? Well, I see 6 from both players, so I think it might be 6-6. But you start with a lot of resources on this map. And like I said, if you want to lay down the dock and you deliver the deep fish in, and you just start getting your resources where applicable, it can really help you. The problem is Happy is not taking gold, and I think Happy really needs gold very desperately right now. He just doesn't have enough on gold. He's gonna need a lot more on gold if he wants to make ships to deal with with Dark, sorry. And no sign of second dock coming in from Happy. Second dock already being laid down by Dark.
Do you think we're gonna see galleys or fire ships?
So Dark told me before, because Dark, did you know that? Fun fact, did you know that when I first met Dark and I asked him, "Oh, Dark, what's your home map?" Because I was like, because he plays a lot of tournaments, right? So like normally for tournament players, right, they tend to have a lot of experience, and they tend to have a certain home map when they play tourneys. And so Dark, I was talking to Dark, I was like, "Hey Dark, what's your home map?" "Oh, Team Islands." I'm like, "What? Your home map is Team Islands?" "What?" He's like, "Yeah." It's like, "So you've been beating me all this time on land maps. All the time. But that's not even your best. Your best is actually island maps." Then he's like, "Yeah." Then I'm like, I felt so ashamed. But that's just a testament of how really well-rounded Dark's plays, that he can even play like hybrid and water maps so effectively. But oh wow, Dark actually going for galleys straight away. That's really quite unorthodox. Normally we see fire ships first and then galleys, but it looks like both players are going for galleys first. And we're gonna see some micro, some archer micro of the water kind. Don't forget that scouts do quite a lot of damage against these galleys because they don't have any normal armor. No ships have normal armor. So actually, even if you go like knights in this kind of game, you can actually kill galleys with the knights here. So I'm actually really curious to see how both of these players are going to play it. But the galley is going to wrap around and it's going to find Happy's gold mine. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. Happy really cannot afford to get this gold taken off right now. This is looking quite rough. Where's the ships from Happy? Oh, they're coming across the map. They're trying to get to the assistance of the DarkDiamonds galleys himself. So we're gonna see. This is like Archer v Archer, except on the water. And look at the way that both of these players are distributing their resources actually. Like they can still manage all the different resources while doing this kind of heavy military pressure. It just really shows you like just how seasoned these two are. But the real MVP will be when the upgrades come in, the numbers really kick in. Because like Dark has uninterrupted gold and Happy got his gold interrupted quite a lot. Now he needs to go back on gold in order to keep making fishing ships. Galleys for Dark. He might even be forced to drop down a tower very soon. Because there's just not enough navy from Happy to really protect his villagers. He's actually already losing views. And no, he cannot afford to lose the fishing ship. Losing the fishing ship is a huge source of food. Oh no.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh no. And Happy's not really keeping his army together. He's trying to send galleys to Dark's base right now, but there's just not enough military back home to keep Happy's base in order. And like I said, like Happy being taken off gold is a huge disadvantage for him because now he doesn't have enough gold to make galleys.
Yeah, well, Happy is coming over and he's already yoinked one fishing ship from DarkDiamonds. There's a second fishing ship going down.
Yeah, at this point, you kind of have to trade eco for eco because there's really not enough.
2-on-2.
Oh no, the
boat
galleys.
war here, but Happy Player is going to get another 3 fishing ships in trade for 2 galleys.
Yeah, and meanwhile back home, Happy actually used the TC fire to kill some of the galleys that Dark has, so he's actually going to equalize his military back home. The problem is, like I said, being taken off gold is a huge disadvantage for Happy. Happy really needs the gold to make galleys, to click up, to do anything actually. He needs the gold. And like just his villagers being taken off the gold is just really bad for him right now. And Happy just sending like resource like his army all over the place and trying to keep Happy off the gold, of the resources. And like Happy's just idled a hell lot thanks to this. But wait, Dark actually has 60 minutes of idle eco. Looks like Dark had trouble himself trying to re-establish his eco after the 3 galley raid from Happy. So maybe it's not as bad for situation as for Happy as we think it is.
Yeah, and Happy Player has built a dock and has some reasonably safe fishing over here in the eastern part of the map. So that'll do a little bit to
well, we do see flashing.
Keep some res flowing in.
Flashing is coming in for Happy Player. This is actually going to turn the tide. Not only is it going to have 1 extra attack on each galley, but they're also going to have 1 extra range, which is going to make the wars a little bit more skewed to Happy side, because now they have extra range. But there's a lot of boats from Dark. Happy has to be careful not to let his boats get too close. So even though he has a range advantage right now, he does not have the numbers advantage. And oh no, a little stumbling of the micro. No, oh wow, he actually managed to juke one of the arrows. That's actually pretty good for Happy. But yeah, the galley micro is a little bit more hard to do, because these boats move about the same speed as a knight, I would say, without husbandry. So it's actually slightly faster than an archer. Maybe 15, maybe 20% faster. But now Happy's flashing advantage is gonna be mauled a bit soon. You've got flashing coming in from Dark himself as well. Oh no, the boats from Dark, they're gonna hit Happy's eco. But Happy himself, he's going forward. He's gonna start killing more fishing ships. He's gonna start killing more wood villagers. and Happy's gonna make use of the TC, fire again to try and kill off the galleys. Oh no, this is like trading villagers for villagers everywhere. It's like Happy's being hit, Dark's being hit, like both players just not able to get the rest off for each other. And actually Happy has enough gold to keep producing galleys for a while. But how much longer can he go? How much longer can he go? Well, actually Dark lost a lot more in their engagement than Happy. Like he either an entire wood line
DarkDiamonds
and a
is
whole
down
bunch
to
of
0
fishing
on
ships.
wood now.
Yeah, the wood line, like I feel like Dark might have underestimated Happy a little bit by just having only one wood line. Because having only one wood line is just going to be really tough once you get taken off it. And now we see that the wood line TC is actually a lot better in at this point of the game, because now Happy can actually produce, can at least still keep his docks active, maybe produce some ships here and there. And wow, both they're just trying to trade off galleys for galleys and trying to kill as much of each other's eco as possible. This is almost like a water version of Socotra when you think about it. Because both players are just like desperately trying to kill each other's eco with whatever army they can. And just like trying to kill more of their eco than they kill of mine. Really, that's how this game is being played right now. So Dark has a veil lead, but not a fishing ship lead. And the fish is what's bringing in the food that Happy needs to click up. So actually I feel like Happy's getting the better end of the deal. A lot of idle villagers though from Happy.
So this isn't a very widely played map.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I'm not.
Yeah, I know you're
I'm
not very
not-
familiar with the way this map is played, Chef.
Well, I'm just saying I'm not sure if this map has been played enough for there actually to ever have been a meta established for it. So I'm wondering if at any point do we actually see land army.
We might see some land army, because like I said, Persians being in the game means that there's a potential for knights coming out. The problem is Happy's gonna lose a lot of his galleys over here. These are galleys that have actually been serving Happy very, very well. They actually idled so much of Dark's eco. Like taking Dark off wood for such a long time is a really huge disadvantage for Dark. Now his villagers are frantically gathering the water buffalo, gathering the gold as much as he can, trying to equalize the advantage again. But yeah, I felt like Dark really took a really big hit with that attack, and it's really starting to show.
Yeah, and Happy Player could actually click up pretty soon, but Happy Player's done a really, really good job of expanding around the map. I think these 4 fishing ships over here in the eastern part of the map have done a really good job of keeping his eco afloat somewhat.
Yeah, and Happy's actually going to put a tower on his wood line just to be able to secure it just that little bit more. Wow. Yeah, walling doesn't work that well on this kind of map, just because of how the boats can move around. So walling,
and
on
I
this
like
map
the
is
tower from Happy Player. It covers that forward gold as well.
Yeah. Very, very nice. Happy got the market down. I really don't know why the market trade isn't showing up, by the way, Chef. It's very weird.
Yeah, that's kind of
strange, huh? But yeah, like Happy has a very huge military lead right now, 15 to 9, and then like he's closer to clicking up than Dark. I feel like
Happy Player doing a good job of staying in DarkDiamonds base as well. He could wrap around to the right side of this wood line and definitely get himself a few villager kills. I'm not sure that I really agree with his decision to fight the army instead of killing villagers. But,
I think this is okay, because Happy Player at the end of the day, he has a Viking, so his warships are going to cost a little bit lesser. So actually trading his warships for the opponent's warships is not too bad. Oh yeah, that's why like I was wondering how Happy can produce so much galleys despite having his gold taken off for so long. Vikings have cheaper warships, whereas Persians have faster working docks. So it's like you trade being able to produce more army versus having more army to be able to throw away. And on this kind of map, I feel like both bonuses. I feel like both of them are just playing their bonuses out very well. The problem is, I feel like Dark took more hits to his eco than Happy, which is why like I really favor Happy's position right now. And now he's going more heavily on gold, so he can actually keep producing more. He needs to spread his villagers around though, Happy, cause like Happy kind of has a map control right now with his military being in Dark's base and just being able to keep Dark's army in his base. I feel like Happy needs to expand his eco to kind of make use of that map control. Because if not, he's gonna have a rough time going out to get resources later.
Yeah. This is a fun map.
Yeah. But it's not
the first time I've ever seen it, so
I would say it's a lot more APM intensive to play this. You can see both players also opting for galleys, which is obviously more APM intensive as well. This is like microing archers, but your archers can move at the speed of a cavalry. So it's like both units are making cavalry archers right now in Feudal Age. That's why it's such a crazy battle you see from both of these players. Now I can see the market trade actually. So actually Happy opting up to
happy player selling wood.
Yeah, Happy wasn't using the market for a while, but he did build it. Which is very strange actually, because like Happy still has a forward source of gold that he can take. I'm not sure why he isn't taking it. He's even got like go to the left and go to the right. Which is, I'm a bit puzzled as to why he's not putting more villagers on those resources. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Happy's gonna click up to Castle Age and Dark is nowhere close and he still has a huge military disadvantage. I'm so shocked, you know. I'm so shocked. I always thought that Dark was such a solid like water and hybrid map player, but we're actually seeing that Happy is having such a huge, doing so well against this. It's actually amazing.
Yeah, another villager goes down for DarkDiamonds. Happy players got a 2-to-1 advantage in the KD department here.
Yeah.
And 51-41 total.
Ouch. Yeah, the 3, remember the very early Feudal Age where Happy sent 3 galleys to kill some of the villagers and the fishing ships? That was really what swung the eco in Happy's favor. Because even though Dark was in Happy's base and really doing a lot of damage, Happy still managed to get out and kill quite a bit of the eco from Dark. And that really is what's swinging the game. Because fishing ships allow you to go up to Castle Age faster because they're collecting fish, whereas villagers help you collect wood and gold. You really cannot rely on villagers to get food eco for you. Oh wow, the weird lag right there. I don't know what happened. But hey, Paradox, how are you doing? We are at game 4 of the best of 5 between Dark and Happy player. And yeah, like looking at Happy player's position, you wouldn't think that Happy was struggling in the early Feudal Age, you know. And now he has Castle Age. And doesn't Dark just call it now?
DarkDiamonds is nowhere near going up here.
Yeah, doesn't Dark just call it now? Cause like Happy's gonna have Bot King, Happy's gonna get War Galley. Like there's no way, like Dark was already on the back foot the whole time, but now Dark's gonna be an even huger back foot. We might even see Shipwright come in. Shipwright, by the way, gives them 1-1, like 1 normal armor, 1 pierce armor on their ships.
Oh, okay.
So if Happy gets Shipwright,
the naval units are not my strong suit here.
Yep, here comes the
there
War
we have
Galley.
War Galley coming out. Now, and these guys do 9 damage.
Yeah. Pretty insane, huh? It's like a crossbow upgrade, but for galleys instead. Don't forget the extra range as well. Yeah, it's really like a crossbow upgrade for ships, for the galley. There's so many. And not only that, longboats are in queue. Yeah, I feel like Dark tried, but Happy just took better trades overall in Feudal Age. Really letting Happy reach this position where he's doing so good. He's run out of gold though, so I think Happy needs to start sending the villagers out. Yeah, you can see the villagers are moving out. No sign of more money camps, but GG.
And there we have the GG.
What a game. What a game. That was really unexpected. I really thought that...
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
I really thought that Dark could have actually... Dark actually had a really good chance against Happy. But we're going to game 5. Ladies and gentlemen, game 5 of this best of 5. And it's gonna be... on Black Forest. Holy crap!
All right.
We are actually going to game 5. Oh my goodness!
I was hoping so.
I see, Happy. You see what I told you earlier on. You two really stand a good chance against each other. But game 5 is going to be Teutons or Portuguese versus Burgundians or Goths. I think this is going to be Teutons versus Burgundians. This is the only way this series has to end. One with
Don't
two
Portuguese
series with very
don't
strong
Portuguese
eco
get
bonuses.
a wood chopping bonus?
No, they got the gold discount. Portuguese have a gold discount bonus. But I feel like I don't think Dark is gonna risk Portuguese when he knows that Goths are in the opponent's draft. So I think he would rather pick Teutons in this case. Because at least Teutons have Honor Girl that can deal with Burgundian Hand Cannoneer. And Teutons have higher armor on their infantry and cavalry. Whereas for Portuguese, they don't really have a good unit counter for the Goths. So I really feel like Teutons is the way to go for Dark. And Happy can really play Burgundians or Goths, but I think that this is a Burgundian game, especially on Black Forest. It really favors heavy eco play. But yeah. I'm gonna take some time to rest first. Too much micro the last game. No problem, Happy player. Dude, what an amazing series. Best of 5
very good
to game
game,
5.
Happy.
That was really very amazing. Portuguese have Hand Cannoneer bonus. But we have to get to that point though, Paradox. We have to get to that point. And like Burgundians and Goth have this really very strong early imp time that Portuguese doesn't really have. So I'm curious to see how the two players will play it, but wow, really quite crazy. What a game. By the way, Paradox, the Hand Cannoneer bonus that Portuguese have, they have to research it first. It's called Arquebus. It's the ballistics for gunpowder units. Dark is probably just giving me a chance since I was crying earlier. I like how even now the both of you can kind of jibe with each other. That's really fun to see. But yeah, this will be fun. This will be very interesting to see. Best of 5. Holy shit. Best of 5 to 5 games. Nothing makes me happier than seeing two really even games. Like I really thought it was going to be a sweep with the way Dark was playing earlier, but Happy really coming in clutch and showing that, hey, I'm 1600 and I'm here to tell you that whatever aggression that gamers said of me, yeah, I can do that. I can do all of that. Vikings just OP. Turks as well. Oh no, I don't want another person who's like obsessed with Turks. No. Guys, do you know that Turks is also one of my favorite civs? Shit. I don't need more people taking my Turks from me. But yeah, game 5, Black Forest. Are we gonna see Feudal Age sneak veils? Are we gonna see heavy imp shenanigans?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Black Forest is one of those maps where it's either a really entertaining game or it's one of those stalemate games that takes like 4 hours.
But with these two players, I don't think a stalemate will be that likely. I feel like these two have enough to kind of like really hammer in on each other. Oh yeah, Paradox. The Factoria might be a really big game changer if Dark is behind and he cannot get stone and go. So Dark, Paradox, here, let me show you the draft. So the draft we already saw had DarkDiamonds, Turks best civ. He played Lithuanians already. So we saw that Dark played Britain's game 1, game 2 he played Lithuanians, game 3 he played Bohemians, and game 4 he played Persian. So it was the first game was Arabia, it was Lithuanians versus Japanese. Then game 2 it was Britons versus Japanese. Game 2 it was Lithuanians versus Bulgarians on Crater. Then game 3 was Arena, it was Bohemians versus Turks. And game 4 was Persians versus Vikings. And what an amazing series this has been.
A lot of people just can't counter the Man-at-Arms blood in Feudal Age.
Yeah, Happy, you play Black Forest with the normal settings, not with the specialized settings. You play
they're not going to play it on Explored?
Yeah, they're not going to play on Explored.
All visible?
Yeah, they're not going to play with all visible or Explored. Okay, because that is my takeaway for if you're going to play Black Forest. No, because the thing is that you're gonna play like if it goes to export, right, you guys can potentially go for long maps, long games, or go for sneak villages because you can kind of sneak the thing in. So I want the both of you to kind of have like that. You have to explore the map. But if you want to play export, I can allow that lah. If you guys want. I mean, we've already restarted once already, right? What's not wrong with restarting again? Just play on export. It's fine. Just play on export. It's fine. No, cause I thought you guys would have already agreed on. Now just play export then. It's fine. Since he already left. It's fine. Just play export. All visible. Your head are dark. Don't play all visible. I'll actually smack you.
What's wrong with all visible?
All visible means
Forest?
that all visible on Black Forest. Do you know what all visible on Black Forest does? It means you can see what your opponent is making and what the.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? It's Black Forest.
Let's do it for game 5. That's crazy though. Nah, you just.
We have another lobby code.
Yeah, we're gonna have another lobby code. And Chef, they are really playing on all visible.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I mean, why not? Let's end the showmatch with a bang. It's going to be the last game of the best of 5 on Black Forest. It's going to be all visible. It's going to be Portuguese from DarkDiamonds versus Burgundians from happyplayer. Now, this is going to be a very, very interesting match because now both players can see what each other are doing. They can take a look at the resource distribution on their food, wood and gold and stone. They can see the villagers walking around. This is going to be quite the crazy game. Holy shit. And normally like APM gets very intensive in this kind of game, so you actually I'm not sure whether you can really make use of the visibility that much. But we'll see. Oh man, you guys really know how to make the last game of the series a total crazy clean off, man. Holy fuck. But yeah, Portuguese versus Burgundians. What do you think of these civs against each other, Chefy Weffy?
Well, given that it's being played on all visible, I don't know. I want to see mass organ guns, which I know I'm probably not gonna get.
Give me mass organ guns, even though like my opponent can see me putting villagers on stone. You know, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's very funny. You know, I find it very funny because I always like to tell people, think about it, right? Even if you know someone is making something, right, that does not mean you'll be able to respond appropriately to stop that something, right? And,
I mean, I think the reality is that you're going to have a knife fight in the middle of the map because they're going to both try to wall off or sneak vills at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not sneaking a vill because with all visible, that would be pretty much impossible.
How many
to pull
vills are we going to see for the wall in front for both of these players? Because normally that's what we normally see at some of the higher elo games. I've actually seen 3 vills in room being pulled forward to wall. Just so they can.
I'm seeing at least 2 vills per player.
At least 2 vills per player. All right.
To try and get walled off. Yeah.
I'll one up you with 128 gazillion internet bugs that don't actually do anything. that is going to be 4 or more. But we are loading into the game.
Per player.
Per player. We're gonna go all in with this crazy shenanigans. You know this show match is a Singaporean showdown, and what better Singaporean showdown than to have the last match of the series be an all visible Black Forest game, and there's gonna be a fight in the middle. Chef, I'm paused. What time are you at?
Oh, I'm at 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last game of this very amazing best of 5 between 2 of the best Singaporean players. Chef, I'm at 32. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, go.
But yes, both players with vision of each other. They ping each other. Ah, this is amazing. Oh my god.
So what
look
do you
at-
think? What do you think the chances are that we see a dock and war galleys
Well,
from
here's the thing though.
Dark
Like,
Diamonds?
look at Happy's base. Happy has board at the very north of his base, and Dark's has his extra board at the middle down the side. Like you see down here. If Happy actually committed more villagers for this, he might actually have gone for prevented Dark from getting this nice food source for himself. But I think that Happy's just gonna play a little bit more safe. He doesn't want to play Scout Micro with Happy player. I mean, with Dark Diamonds, and I think that's a fair one actually. To be honest, I feel like Dark has some really deadly Scout Micro, so I think Happy not taking any chances, trying to push the villagers to the back, and not trying to commit to a full war to try and deny Dark of his 3 balls in the middle. I mean, it's kind of like a fair game. The balls at the end of the day are still very far away, but you can actually see that there are more relics on Happy side than Dark, and Dark does know this. You can see the mat, so we'll see how well the players are going to react to each other now.
Yeah, I actually think I was expecting there to be a huge Vil fight in the middle of the map.
So Happy's actually going to... Dark's actually going to start smacking the palisade wall. Wait, no, he retreats the scout. That's fine. So normally
I don't
the
like
scout...
Happy Player's wall.
I mean, it's okay. It does what it does. It does what it needs to do.
No, in my opinion, you have to come and build that wall further forward and keep him off of that.
The good news is he built
I mean,
the wall. He built the wall so early, so the scout from Dark actually didn't come in and actually like try to idle Happy's eco, which is I think what Happy's kind of wanting to do, because he cannot, like I said, you cannot afford to have your scout, your opponent scout in your base just causing a lot of idle eco time.
Yeah.
And, yeah, you don't want to play. You don't want to play that game with Dark. And looks like Happy is gonna get his early double bit X because you know he's Burgundians.
And Happy pushing deer instead of the deer and the berries are right next to each other.
I feel like I guess he's
to
trying to save up on
push
the
them instead.
villager walking time, which I think is going to be fair. I think saving up on the villager walk time is quite fair in this situation. Both players will probably need to delay their meal. It looks like Happy's deer just kind of ran back to its starting spot, so it's a bit unfortunate. But at least he's not going to lose the ball to the TC. Happy really.
And Dark Diamonds is pushing deer as well.
So
we're seeing pretty standard game here so far.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a pretty standard game, but I don't know whether you want to play a standard game though, because like Happy's going to have a Paladin power spike, and then Dark's going to have like BBC with Arquebus with Ballistic, so I don't really know whether you really want to drag the game against it. Burgundians versus Portuguese is going to be a huge gunpowder fight, but I feel like at the end of the day, Portuguese is going to have the better advantage with the ballistics, the mini ballistics on their gunpowder units. I really feel like that alone is more than enough to really put Dark at an advantage. Although you can also argue that because like it's a very closed off area, like having more damage is probably better. It's the same reason as why Teutons is considered one of the best civs on Black Forest. Just because like Teutons are normally very slow, but when you're in a closed off area like this, the extra stats with the armor and whatnot are gonna really come into handy here.
I want to see 87 organ guns.
I hope you get to see 87 organ guns. Yeah, like even looking at the rest distribution, like Happy has more rest, external rest than Dark. I feel like Dark needs to, maybe Dark might go for an early Fatoria even, just to have like more resources to work with. Because he only has
the only thing better than 87 organ guns?
88.
88 organ guns, exactly.
See, I know where this is going, Chef. I know where this is going. But yeah, like full or visible really means that Dark knows exactly what rest.
Look at what Dark Diamonds is building.
Going for early shawfish eco. Yeah, so there's a thing. So fun fact, Chef, with you know those very nice things called fish traps. Did you know that a fish trap would give you more wood to food value than a castle age farm? A castle age fully upgraded farm is actually worse than a fish trap. Unless you're like Sicilians or something, but yeah, it actually...
You are a nerd.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna deny that fact. Okay, if I'm a nerd, I'm a nerd. Sorry.
There we go. We got fish and chips.
Yep. So
How many
that's-
galleys do you think he could fit? Or war galleys do you think he could fit in that lake?
I'm saying he's gonna make elite cannon galleon. Portuguese elite cannon galleon to defend his side of the map. He's pinging his dog for happy. Ah, that's amazing.
And Happy pings his dock.
Ah, I love it. Oh, by the way, I don't know why, but on my capture itch, right, they don't show that Dark knows what Happy is making, but yeah, this is all visible, so they know exactly what they are making to each other. Oh, Happy's going on stone. Is it going to be TCs or castle? Well, he only has 2 on stone though. Oh, Burgundian fast imp could be quite powerful, but in Black Forest, like, it's not as effective, I feel. Like, there's just so much more space to run through. Oh, this is really the highlight of the best of 5. Just really showing what Singaporean players are made of. Just goofy balls that are just pretty decent at AoE in general.
Yeah, pretty decent.
Yeah.
So
I am very curious to see how the players are going to balance off each other's eco. Because I actually play quite a decent bit of the Black Forest AI games, and it's very tough to really balance your eco with the extra dogs and stuff. So I'm really curious to see how 1700, 1600 Elo players can balance off their eco. Why are you still naughty? Okay, no sign of blacksmith being dropped yet from Dark. And that might delay his castle age a little bit, but yeah, the shellfish are really gonna help. Well, actually, I remembered somebody was saying, like a higher elo player was telling me that if you build a dock, it's better than not building a dock at all, just because you have like 1 extra source of economy. So actually, like going for a dock here, even if you're just going on shellfish for now, it's really not that bad. Because you just have like a little bit of extra.
I think the extra fishing ship helped.
Yeah, I guess
Dark Diamonds get up faster.
Yeah, I thought he wouldn't have enough. I thought he wouldn't have enough for the resources, but it looks like he actually has enough. And not only that, he has more villagers now.
Yeah, so Dark Diamonds will be up a little bit faster.
Getting wheelbarrow before clicking up. That's interesting. I guess he's really making full use of the Burgundian eco bonuses. Getting wheelbarrow before clicking up on this kind of map. Veil trap. What do I do? I'm starting to think this
I'm starting to think this is a bad idea. Where is there a trapped Veil?
Yeah, right there. You see the Veil, when she finishes the shellfish, right, she's gonna be trapped inside. Because the blacksmith's actually blocking her from leaving. And the wood is not enough. There's not the villager is not chopping wood fast enough to free the villager.
He couldn't put a pallet. Oh no!
Yeah, he can't because that's a normal tree, not a straggler tree. Oh no. Happy, you need to send one of the villager to cut this tree, like this tree right here. That will solve your problem. Then your villager can be freed. Because once she finishes the shellfish, she's gonna stand there and contemplate her life. Just like me when I went into the mechanical engineering course that I had to take. Oh my god, the stupid bug. The stupid bug again. Okay, now we have Castle Age in for Dark Diamonds. He's gonna drop his TC.
Name the 3 types of basic machine.
There's 3 types? Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh no, shit. Really caught me off guard there. And you're gonna tell me that's not gonna be
mechanical engineering course?
Yeah, it was like a okay, so you know that like for bioengineering there's like a prosthetics department as well. So we had to take up like a mechanical engineering course in case for the purpose of
I believe it's
prosthetics.
And I could be wrong, but I believe it is the incline plane, the screw, and the lever
Oh really? Wow, they
if I'm
considered
not
the.
mistaken.
Wow, I'm actually surprised that they consider the inclined plane a machine. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't remember
I'm
this.
that's what I learned in high school.
Wow. Chef's a
So
man.
both these guys are 3 TCs now,
Yeah.
which I think is exactly what you and I were hoping for, right? Get comfortable here.
He deleted the villager that was trapped.
Well, she did her job.
They can go.
It is coming
They have
down
no
out here.
bombs in my eyes. Oh, 4th TC being dropped by Happy. Gonna have a lot more eco to work with. And I really don't know how this game's gonna turn out. Cause both these players trying to get their massive eco shenanigans going. Not really doing a very good job of doing... I'm just really distracted right now.
Happy Player needs a lot more farms.
You know, it's very funny to me that both of them are like bantering, but they're both of them they still have like pretty decently low TC idle time. Their eco is still working at maybe like 85% efficiency, which is really not bad when you consider the fact that they also added water eco to it.
Yeah, and I like the fish traps.
Yeah,
I think those are a good idea.
yeah. So if you click on the fish trap right now, they have about 700 food, and they cost 100 wood. So think about it, you get like 10 wood for 70 food average, whereas for a farm, you get 60 wood for about 350 food. So in terms of the exchange, right, it's better to make a fish trap in Castle Age than it is to make a farm. Yeah, I'm a nerd. A huge nerd. But I mean, like fishing ships also have gill nets, whereas villagers were gonna have hand cart, they're gonna have wheelbarrow, they're gonna have all your other funky upgrades like heavy plow. So like at the end of the day, like the longer the game goes, the better the farms are gonna be for them. But fish traps, yeah, like in Castle Age, right, with very minimal upgrades, they're gonna actually give you more food overall for the amount of wood you invest in them for it. So it's actually pretty big deal. And not many people know about it until I ran the numbers and I'm like, holy shit, they're actually so good.
Dark Diamonds with a 4th TC as well.
Yeah, but I feel like Happy has the better eco overall because he got his eco upgrades earlier. So even though he has less TC, his villagers have been working a lot harder and bringing back a lot more resources. And actually what Happy can do right now is drop a castle and then click up, which is what he's doing now. Oh, accidentally research flashing. So now Happy can see the... Wait, they're paying each other. They're pinging each other's... Both of them ping each other's buildings. Oh my god.
Dark Diamond's gonna come forward and stonewall us.
I mean, what can a Burgundian TC do? Burgundian TC can't really do much, honestly speaking. Because, I mean, Burgundian castle can't really do much. There's no really good unit that the Burgundians can make from the castle. They can really... But, I mean, like... I think Dark's just trying to delay Happy as long as he can. Because don't forget that Happy is laying down a 5th TC now, and he's paying it for Dark Diamonds to see. Because Burgundians are going to get Flemish, they're going to get the upgrade that gives their farms gold. So honestly speaking, overall, right, like Happy's going to have a lot better eco in the late game compared to Dark. I mean, Dark's going to have Victoria, which is going to be nice, but I think overall, like farms with the what's it called? Farms with gold will give you more than Victoria gold. Because you're also gonna make a lot of like military units at the end of the day.
How many Fatorias are you able to build? 3?
You can build infinite number of Fatoria, but a Fatoria will not give you as much.
They stopped working at a certain point.
Really? I'm not sure, but you definitely do not need. You definitely cannot make all Fatoria for your eco because wood and food villagers, right, with your bow saw and your crop rotation, right? They're gonna give you more resources overall than a Feitoria, who gives one. The only reason why you want Feitoria is really because it gives you stone and gold in the late game. But that stone and gold is not gonna be that effective in the long run. So it's better to have villagers on the resources than to have Feitoria. But in like a game that goes long enough, maybe 2 Feitorias will be enough to make like some bonus gold units like Bombard Cannon or maybe even Hand Cannoneer. It's decent. And yeah, it looks like Happy is gonna start really going in heavy on the gold now, because he's going to start making his army, getting his mining camp upgrades, getting the monk to cash in the relics. And so is Dark actually.
I don't know about this 5th TC from DarkDiamonds.
Yeah, it's a bit unusual, huh? I feel like he just needed the mining camp there. I think it would be better. But I guess he's leaving the villagers here just in case. I don't know. I think a mining camp would have been better. But Happy's gonna kick up the Imperial.
Oh, the TC does give his villagers somewhere to run if he should be attacked. But
yeah, I'm very surprised that both Happy and Dark did not go for the extra ball at the far side. Normally, we actually see that people actually like. You know what the scout does in the early game, actually? The scout in the early game will actually lure the ball over to their TC. And I didn't see that from either player. I guess neither player really has experience doing that kind of thing. So they rather go for a more normal economic start than to do that kind of thing. But yeah, Happy's putting all his castles in front, which I'm not sure if that's the best thing to do, especially when it's all within siege range of Dark Diamonds. Because it's gonna lose valuable stone. And don't forget that there's only extra gold piles here for Happy. Only 1 small pile of stone here. Are we gonna see vineyards? Burgundian vineyards? I would think that this is the time where Burgundian vineyards is gonna be really good. But yeah, no military upgrades.
What does that do? It gives you
gold for a farm. So like one farm would give you gold equivalent to a basic gold mining farmer. Half a basic gold mining farmer. Sorry, not 1. That's a bit too OP. I think it's half.
So it's kind of like the Polish getting gold for stone.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
But a little bit better, obviously. It's a little bit better. The Poles one, I mean. The Poles one is a little bit better. But you know, like you have to mine off stone to get the gold. Whereas for the Burgundians, you have to mine off food, the farm, to get the gold. And that takes a little bit longer. But yes, we've got Cap Ram on the way. So it's gonna be the unit of choice for Happy is going to be apparently Cavalier and Ram, which is not too bad. But I'm a little worried about this though, because Dark Diamonds is going to be Portuguese. He's gonna make Hand Cannoneer, or like he's gonna make Hand Cannoneer and Bombard Cannon, I think. He's actually going heavy on barracks. Yeah. It's going to be Halberdier and Bombard Cannon, I think. Yeah, he sees the army that Happy Player is making. So he's also going his own. He's going Halberdier, Bombard Cannon. Which is going to be more than enough to deal with the shenanigans from Happy Player. There are a couple of organ guns, by the way. But not 88. I'm sorry, Chef.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but you can see Dark really SimCity his base really crazily. Look at the amount of production he has going. He is ready to go all kinds of units. So even if his initial army didn't work out, he can just switch armies very easily. And yeah, here comes
monks need redemption to convert organ guns, right?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Burgundians get redemption.
Yes, they do. The problem is, like I said, you see, Burgundians are gonna go Paladin, right? But the Paladin are lacking bloodlines. And Dark, seeing this, is going to go Halberdier, which is going to outright counter the Paladin. So it's going to be a bit hard. But the Rams are pushing through right now. The Rams are pushing through, and Happy is adding his Bombard Cannon to the mix as well, so that he'll be able to play Bombard Cannon game with Dark. And don't forget that the Cavalier are going to be a pretty decent mid shield. But Happy doesn't really have enough gold to produce. He needs more on gold, and I think he's starting to realize now he actually needs a lot on gold if he want to make a Paladin actually, because it's just so expensive to make. And he's also getting out archery range. He wants to go for Hand Cannoneer, I think. I don't think he's going to go for archers. He's probably going to go for Hand Cannoneer. You really cannot go. I don't think there's a lesser option than going hand cannoneer in this game, especially since your opponent is Portuguese. It's gonna be quite expensive though. But here come the organ guns. Organ guns have bonus damage against rams, so that is why. And Dark is gonna just spam a couple of twos, and Happy is gonna spam a couple of ones. 41 walls are gonna be quite hard to take down. It's gonna take a while for these guys to really do any damage, and Happy's just gonna happily ram through the rams. But unfortunately, Dark is stonewalling even more behind this. And here come the bombard cannon, gonna do significant number of damage on the rams. Those rams are actually breaking down the walls pretty quickly. I'm guessing siege engineers has been researched. Yeah, bombard cannon trait is going off right now. Hand cannoneers are coming out. There are a couple of paladins, but not really that many. Because Happy realized a little late that his opponent can see what he's making. So technically not a very good choice to go hand cannoneer. I mean bombard cannon when you see that. And looks like our dear friend is trying to trade off his BBC for Darks, but Dark with the better BBC micro. And here we have Honor Girl actually. That's interesting. I'm surprised that Happy is going for Honor Girl here. Because the Honor Girl won't be able to range the bombard cannon. These are not Korean Honor Girl, that's for sure.
Could it be possibly that he wants to cut through or try to?
Oh yes, yeah. That's a good. Yeah, that's a very good. Yeah, I think he might probably cut through the north. Maybe fly in from the north side or the south side. That's actually, yeah, that's a very good point, Chef.
Yeah,
Siege engineers.
Losing those 3 bombard cannons, that really kind of hurt.
Yeah.
DarkDiamonds
Dark just deleted all his forward walls. Dark just deleted all his forward walls. He knows that Happy doesn't really have much army at the moment, and he's going to start running in with the halberdiers. He's going to start trying to go in for the trade, and the halberdiers are just going to milk through the whatever army that Happy player makes. Oh no, Happy just doesn't have enough to stop this massive halberdier BBC push. There's just really not enough. And not only that, like there's just not enough from Happy to stop this. Like the paladins are soaking up a lot of damage, but don't forget that halberdier do a lot of bonus damage against paladin, and these paladin do not have bloodlines. And so here comes the Flemish Revolution. Wait, but no upgrades. This is not good. Yeah, like at least Happy needs upgrades. Oh no, Happy. Oh no, I think this might not be the best choice. Happy going for Flemish Revolution, but there's no upgrades on the Flemish. This is not looking good. He's gonna lose a lot of army for this. The bombard cannons are actually doing a really good job trading. And now who has the army advantage, huh? Dark, who has the army advantage now? Okay, I have more army than you. It doesn't matter if they have no upgrades, but I'm really surprised actually. So that's why he made 150 views. But yeah, like Happy does not have the upgrades. He does not have the infantry armor. He does not have the squires. He does not have the arson. Like it feels to me like this Flemish isn't really gonna do as much damage as it could. Oh, but there are a couple of bombard cannons. Maybe he can take down the castle. I'm really shocked that this is actually working for Happy.
My, how the turns have tabled.
I actually thought that this wasn't such a great idea because like Happy doesn't have any upgrades on his Flemish, but I don't think it matters because here comes, there's just so much army from Happy and not enough from Dark to stop this. Look at the damage that he's doing. Look at the smack. He's gonna smack at the castle. He's gonna smack at the castle. We've been waiting this whole entire showmatch just to see 114 Flemish militia smack at the castle. Smack at the castle down. Look at all the Flemish militia and the paladin. There's just so much army from Dark and not enough from Happy. I mean, reverse that! Holy crap, they took down a castle without bombard cannons! That is crazy.
This is pure bedlam here.
This is amazing. Look, there's so many paladin from Happy as well. These paladin are actually gonna clean up the villagers building the castle. Look at that! And oh no, the Flemish militia! They're killing so much! They're doing so much damage! They're killing everything! They're actually killing so much anything!
Happy could have denied that castle.
Yeah, he could have denied the castle, but it doesn't matter. There's paladins in the eco. It's killing everything! It's killing everything! Everything is going down! Look at how amazing this push is. Happy is rebuilding his villagers. He's at 40 villager count right now. He lost more than half of his Flemish militia. He only has about half left, but they really did the damage and such an amazing damage. They took down 2 castles, Chef! 2 castles without the help from the bombard cannons. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and
Oh
look
my
at the
God.
Vil count for DarkDiamonds just dropping.
Yeah, there's all these paladin in Dark's eco. He just doesn't have enough. He just doesn't have enough. He thought, oh, okay, I have a huge army and pop max, and then Happy's like, reversal. I now have 200 military. You only have 100. It doesn't matter if I have no upgrades. He took down. Chef, I'm really amazed that the Flemish militia took down 2 castles with murder hosts.
Yeah, and he's still got a little ball of them down here. DarkDiamonds loses an onager, and
the bombard cannons from Happy, they're gonna take
Paladin.
down the forward castle that Dark just built. Yeah, and like that push is really what's really getting Happy the space back. Because even though like Happy's rebuilding his villagers, that's fine, but Dark can't rebuild his villagers, and he still has Paladin running all over his eco and killing so many villagers. Oh my god, the Flemish militia. Now that is an amazing way to end the series. Holy fucking shit! I cannot believe it.
that was insane. So after you get that Flemish Revolution,
You can
if
build,
they all die,
you can build
build
Flemish
back up to
militia from the
200
town
villagers
center.
and get it again?
No, you can only redeem it once.
Oh, really? Because
Yeah.
it looked like he was making more of them.
You can build Flemish militia from your TC after you research Flemish Revolution. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
I did not know that. And DarkDiamonds never got these 3 boar over here.
Yeah, and neither did Happy. He didn't got the 3 ball either. I am blown away. What a great game to end this series on. Happy, Dark, I would like to bring you into the call, and we're gonna have a little bit of a post-game interview. Holy shit, what a show match. Gentlemen, congratulations on an amazing 5-game BO best of 5 show match.
That was a reverse sweep, too.
Yeah. Yeah, oh my god, you're right, Chef. Look at it.
Happy Player ran the table for the last 3.
Yeah. Hello, Happy.
No. We play on all visible, yeah.
Yeah, no, I honestly this was really a great one. This was a really great one to end it on. Holy crap, your Flemish Revolution with no upgrades killed everything.
Yeah,
Oh
good.
my-
Like the games that I won was like my Civ were just really good, and then Diamond Civ isn't really as good.
I mean Portuguese.
Yeah.
I mean Portuguese like Portuguese in this game I think was okay. But yeah, like there wasn't like after you see all the halberdier from Dark, you just like he doesn't have enough like range units to deal with the huge mess of 160 Flemish militia coming for him. Like you got your upgrades while you were attacking him, you know. Like I was like, there's no way this actually pushes and kills. You killed 2 castles with Flemish militia. You didn't even have the bombard cannon with you. I was like, what?
The Civ is just broken. With that tech, honestly. And Turks,
Just remove my own stone walls.
yeah, that was like so good for me. It was like my plan to end you.
Oh,
God, they have the Flemish Revolution.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What a reversal card you played there. I was like, oh no, Dark's gonna push into Happy's base, and the Flemish militia coming like, oh no, how the tables have turned. It's just this huge swarm of Flemish militia coming out of the Happy side of the map. Oh my god. Okay.
Did it really make that much of a difference playing with all visible?
Yeah, cause you can see how many TCs your opponent is going for. And you like certain eco stuff, like certain military compositions you can scout out just because you see what your opponent is making. So it's a pretty big deal. So like both of them were trying to like mind game each other with the buildings they were building actually.
Yeah, he built a dog. I had to match it, otherwise I'm not happy player anymore.
I think you were pretty happy play after the Water Nomad game because that was
Yeah, it was pretty intense. There's so much micro.
Yeah.
Shoot and run, shoot and run. Like,
Yeah, I forgot of Vikings for that map. Oh my goodness.
what were you, by the way?
He was Persians. But
Yeah.
Persians also quite decent on that map. The problem is I saw that Dark lost like 3 fishing ships to the sneak raid that Happy got in. That really killed Dark's eco. Parts, hello. Dude, we just finished. We just finished
like,
the
Persians
show.
have the early start, but Vikings once elongated feudal, you just can't complete.
Yeah, the chip is so cheap. Like normally it costs 90. Now it's only gonna cost like
90
80
wood
something.
90 wood 30 gold, right?
Yeah.
I was like, he got you off gold like 3 times in that game, but you were still making the galley. I was like, how can you still make galley? Like he got you off gold so many times. Then I just suddenly remembered, oh wait, Vikings get cheaper warships. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
So
Because
big.
you were like even if he got you off gold, right, you could still produce like the galleys. That's just like amazing to me. Alright, let's talk about Arabia Civ choices. Happy you had one of the worst feudal age I've seen you have in all your games. That was really uncommon for you to see you lose feudal that badly. And against Dark.
Yeah, I think like he played really well, and like it's like first game of the day I was like a bit nervous against him as well.
Yeah, well, it certainly showed. Like, because like at one point, right, you got like you had a blacksmith, you got scale binding armor, you laid down the stable, you didn't go knights, you went elite scum, and then you added crossbow upgrade afterward. Like, huh? Like you're just getting so many different upgrades and
I
not
don't know what to do.
not
No,
producing.
I think at that point it was already over. I was just playing more just to warm up and just. Just for fun.
I think elite scum knight would still be a half decent choice because you can counter the crossbow, you can counter the siege. But then like I think you lost too much in feudal. I think you sent too many scums out to die. It just made his archer ball a lot harder to deal with.
Yeah, he played well. I don't think I played like super bad. I definitely made a lot of mistakes, but I think that was played well.
Yeah.
I think the man arms, you make 4 man arms. I think 3 would have done like the same amount, and
yeah,
because 4 you really need to kill. Otherwise,
I know.
Yeah, but you still got like 2 villagers to force repair the palisade wall, which is pretty significant. But the problem is the follow up afterward. Like what like he killed your scum, it just made it harder for you to deal with the archers afterwards.
Yeah, I think like main issue was like the follow up basically. I played that really bad. The scums were like too slow to mash, and like I kept like sending them in. So I had to pick them off. So, yeah.
Yeah, how is getting Dark Diamonds in feudal in the creator game for you, by the way? You had
it's just like so like I think man arms is like it didn't do as much damage as I would hope. And then like the way I'm balancing everything, I'm not really like very good at it.
Yeah, maybe eco balance was a bit off that game. Yeah, because man at arms just spend so much resources, and if you don't like cause enough eco damage, then the man at arms are really just not that great. But your man at arms in the game 2 really did more damage than the man at arms in game 1. You actually killed a veil, you actually idled a lot of villagers. You actually killed like 3 scouts.
Yeah, I mean, that's nice, but I don't think
you got Dark Diamonds in that game. He got Bloodlines and 1/1. And you didn't ever wall off your wood line, so he just happily like send scouts and he just keep idling your wood. You just had no resources.
Like quick wall, but apparently not.
Yeah, like I think like not making any army on your way up was kind of a big deal. Like you maybe should have just made like a couple of spears, a couple of scums at the very least. Cause like he went like full feudal, you know, with the bloodlines and 1/1. I think you can kind of guess that he's going like all in feudal with that. But,
I didn't really see that until like quite late. So.
Yeah, I mean it was quite a rough game. It was very intensive from the late Dark Age already. So like Arena. So now we have another game, another guy who loves Turks. That's just wonderful. I just need more people playing Turks in my life in Singapore.
It's the Janissaries are strong. If I go Bohemians, I'll probably go Hand Cannoneers on Black Forest, but Dark took it away from me.
Yeah, I was forced to use my Civ. I wanna use on Black Forest.
On Arena,
Yeah, but you both use both Civs on Arena. Dark, what was your plan on the Bohemian game? Like, what were you trying to do at the end? Because like I feel like you kind of set up your eco for boom, but the thing is like Bohemians can't really boom. I feel like they don't really have a very strong late game unit. I really feel like maybe if you committed a bit more to Castle Age, I think you could have actually like you have to push in Castle Age and do
I
some
thought
damage.
just both nice spam would kill all the Janissaries, Unless he has her style, then I would just mix helps. Both nice.
True, but like he got into your base. He got into your base with Janissary Petard and then just removed all the space inside your base to make anything.
Yeah, the house there, I thought it was sealed off, then the Janissaries went past that. I'm like, oh.
I thought the first one I picked up went to break down the other house later.
Yeah.
I felt like you made a few too many Petards actually. Happy.
Yeah. No, the first one got sniped. Then I'm like, okay, gotta defend them, walk them to the wall.
Alright. Game 4, we really discussed Game 5. How was playing Black Forest on All Visible, by the way? I cannot imagine how it must feel playing the game.
No, we're just pinging each other all day.
At that point, we're just trolling, I don't know.
That was seriously damn fun to watch though. Like it looked like a pretty serious game, honestly speaking, even with all the stupid pinging and villager suicide and all the whatever shit. I'm like, wow. Did you know that I was telling Chef, by the way, did you know that in Castle Age a Gillnet's fishing ship will actually land you with a fish trap will actually get you more food than a Castle Age farm without hand cart. I was like, hey Chef, did you know this? Did you know that one fish trap gives you 700 food? That's 100 wood for 700 food. Whereas you pay 60 wood for 350 food for a normal Castle Age farm. It's actually you get more wood, more food out of the fishing trap than you do out of the farm. And then if you add gillnets on top of it, it's going to give you more food. And then Burgundians get gillnets with cheaper food costs. I was like, and he's like, you really are a nerd.
I think I played RPGs wrongly. I should have just sit back, relax, chill.
I think, I feel like I think like maybe you took too long to make Hand Cannoneer. Cause I think like you wanted to go help Hand Cannoneer BBC, but you took too long to get the Hand Cannoneer out. So like you didn't have anything that can really stop the army once it pushed forward. The organ guns were okay, but like there was just so much army.
Go like a lot of organ guns. So.
Yeah, but like against Paladin a bit hard. The Paladin will just run up and kill them.
Let's say 1 or 2 BBC will just destroy the entire Hand Cannoneers, like in game, was it 3 arena? Yeah,
you killed almost all the Janissaries, but I don't think it mattered because like he pushed you in the very left of your base already.
Yeah.
The main thing was that I could produce so I wasn't really afraid of losing like a lot of Janissaries. Like 3 castles and then I had all the resources I needed. Yeah, didn't really bother about it.
Chef, do you got any words for our 2 show match contestants?
No, I really enjoyed the games, particularly the Black Forest game.
You just see the Flemish Revolution just swarm over and kill everything.
GG's, fellas. That was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, thank you for joining us today, Chef. I really appreciated you casting with me. I appreciate Dark and Happy.
I had a lot of fun.
For putting up 5 very amazing 1v1s. Those were really amazing.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was gonna ever win.
Yeah, I mean after the first two games you kind of feel like shit.
Make it I don't know. I didn't really care, so I was just typing to him. Having fun.
I mean like after
some chance,
after you lose the stress, like you can definitely play better one. Trust me.
But not only that, but like sort of like given up already because it's okay, it's the last game. But then I won, and then I won Water Nomad the game as well, which was quite surprising. I feel.
Yeah, it was really.
I think he picked Water Nomad thinking like I don't know how to play Water Nomad or something. But I really like Water, like Galley Micro, this kind of stuff, and I feel like I usually do very well with it. So I was quite confident, and I got a really good save against him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really quite crazy.
Picking Water Nomad. only played that once, and then like This time I just tried to figure out some stuff before the show match. On water Nomad only, because other maps I'm pretty played enough. So pretty much only just played like a couple of games of water Nomad, see how it started, and then just figure out what to do with my first like 15-20 villages, and then from then on, pretty much whatever. Like whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, like both of you went up to Fielder at around the same time. Both of you had set up your eco very nicely to go into Fielder Age. I really found that it was very surprising to see both of you like playing the Water Nomad game as if you both played that map like countless times before. Cause the way you guys did that Water Nomad game was really very amazing to me. Cause to be able to set up your eco to go into Fielder and still produce from 2 dogs is not easy. Like someone of my elo or lower, right, will have a lot of trouble trying to balance that kind of rest distribution. But you guys both went up at like 13 vills plus your 6 starting ships. Like that's very hard to do if it was me. Now I have a lot of trouble doing that.
For sure.
What would have happened in the Water Nomad game if you both built the TC very close to each other? How different would the play be? Would you just go fire ships then?
I don't know. I don't have fire ships as Vikings as well.
Oh yeah, you don't have fire ships, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why you also produce galleys also? Cause you knew he didn't have fire ships, Dark?
Usually galley is better because when you have the
Yeah.
mass, just the fires are almost useless.
Mm,
And just mix in demos and there's nothing left.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Well, I will contact you both after this about how we are going to settle the prize money. There is a bit of prize money, by the way. I'll contact you two after this to discuss how we're going to get the money out. But congratulations, Happy, for winning the best of 5. Dark, thank you so much. Congratulations to you two for showing me that you can Dark Diamonds in Feudal Age 2. That was actually ridiculous. I can't believe that you can actually Dark Diamonds in Feudal Age. That's actually pretty surprising. I really was not expecting that.
So funny.
I lost both of my whole map. When I picked my whole map, I was like trolling, you know? It's like
Yeah, this match is like super.
You played pretty. I mean, the thing is, it's a troll map pick, but you both still played better than anything that I would have been able to show.
Have you played a lot of Water Nomad, Doc?
I only played like 5 times or something.
Yeah, I only just practice against like bots 2 times, 3 times, then just.
How well did the bots do on Water Nomad?
No,
It was just like me. For me. It was just to see how many villages I need for like a smooth transition to Feudal and eventually Castle.
Yeah. Well,
Well, GG's, fellas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some sleep. I'm
Good night,
tired.
Chef. Thanks so much.
So, thank you for having me. Good games, and I really enjoyed it. And I hope you have me back again one day.
Yep. If there's another show match I'm gonna do, I'll definitely have you over. Good night, Chef.
Right on. See you guys later.
Riz, can you shout me out again? I want to see if I can get if the deleting my buildings game shows up.
You don't need skirms when you have middle. Nuvis Reaval said.
Doc, do you face that?
Went skirms.
Which one?
Jabberwood KC.
Deleted all your buildings. The players, they do that. Have you faced it?
No.
I faced it twice in a row. And no, because you know, like after my first game was on UFC. No, this is the quick one. But normally on Aftermath, there's like a bug, right, where your scout ends up dying.
Yeah.
If you're too close. Yeah.
Oh, I think this is a clip.
Yeah. Watch it.
Wait, what? What? Wait, that happens on Aftermath?
No, that was the Gia Hera doing it. It wasn't me. It wasn't like the Aftermath bug. But the Aftermath bug sometimes makes you lose your scout, which is pretty bad. But all the buildings, that's the opposition doing.
That's
Wow.
funny, you know?
Yeah, it's like what? It was like that was my first time doing it. And it's like saw the scout went down, so I thought, oh, it's a bug again. Now I'll just play it. Probably lose, but whatever. And then everything just collapsed.
Wow. I have legit never seen that before. I know about the scout bug, but I didn't know that that happened also. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's the people hacking. Recently, yeah, they're really hacking. It's quite common on Reddit. So, a lot of people are talking about it.
Well, hopefully they'll fix that soon. Hint, hint.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't think Aftermath will come back again.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I feel like it should just stay in Empire Wars, honestly.
yeah, I think so.
I think Empire Wars is still fine. Like you can still like fight scouts, fight archers for the trade workshop. But like having like militia being sent there and your civ that can't really make the militia is like not really very great.
Like I played one game right where the opponent just sent militia, and then because I don't have scouts, like my scout died, right? So I don't have scouts. So the militia just kept running around, and he doesn't lose control over the trade, and I cannot do anything to kill his militia, right? Because my militia cannot. They will take very long to catch up. Then you have scouts. So it's like, yeah, I think it should just stay in Empire Wars. There's no scout and archers there. Whoever makes militia goes there first just wins.
Yeah, at least like at least they need to remove the scout bug. Because if they remove the scout bug, at least that'll be a bit better. But yeah, maybe just remove the starting barracks and blacksmith, I think. I feel like that would be a bit more fair. If not, it's people just going to...
What can they do with the blacksmith?
But the thing is, if they just make like one other feudal age building in feudal age, right? Then they have control over the workshop. They just click up straight away after they hit feudal age. That's why I feel maybe they just remove the starting barracks and blacksmith, and then you just see your eco from there. Just play like a normal RM and see whether like maybe they can have some kind of scout and veil fight over the trade workshop. That's fine. But like militia come on, and then they take control of the workshop. They got the resources. They build the stable archery range or the market, and they click up, and they're just unstoppable. Like you actually cannot stop them if they're a civ that can have a very strong castle age power spike with that trade workshops.
Yeah, so it's quite a fun map. I feel just that I think Empire Wars is where it should stay.
Right, I'm gonna send you both off. Thank you two again for playing in my Singaporean showdown. Chef was
the host, like hosting the show match.
Yeah, I'll trust me. I'll get back to you boys on the prize money thing. But yeah, so Chef actually was joking with me during the cast. When are we gonna see a blindfolded show match after my stupid blindfolded AoE shenanigans? And I'm like, oh, that would be an interesting idea. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see if anyone is crazy enough to want to play a blindfolded show match. So the idea that Chef was saying is that they share their view on Discord. They share their stream view on Discord, and so like we can see whether they're really blindfolded from the way they're moving their camera and stuff, from the way the thing is going. So I'm really not sure. I'm really unsure at this point whether I want to do such a stupid idea, but it could be fun.
We did the visible, now we do the not visible.
That would be fun, but we'll see in due time. Okay, I still got some other stuff to settle, but thank you boys. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you around.
See ya. Bye, Doc.